This feels so strange. For anyone who's new to my channel, or has found this video just randomly, I will say that I recently caught up with Genshin, and it's the first time I'm doing an Archon Quest with everyone here on the channel. By the way, my name is Calvin, also known as Orber. This is my first ever playthrough of Genshin Impact, and this is the next Archon Quest, the intro to Archon Quest 4, and I am so excited to get into this. Let's do this. Return to special story mode. Continue quest, let's go. It's in a special area. Oh my god, it's Windbloom as well. Oh my god. I am so excited. Look at this. Oh, my heart can barely freaking take it.
一到风花节，蒙德就没什么委托可接，这下没有收入了。不过不管怎么说，平时都深受凯瑟琳关照，要不要去跟她问个好
？Sure, let's go. No, honestly, this is so pretty, and the fact that we're even here, the fact that I'm doing a Windbloom, I'm overwhelmed. Hello, Catherine.
最近还好吗？是不是老样子？风花节期间没有委托。
Paimon's voice is so cute as well. We're playing in Chinese today. I think that's the voice language I'm going to go with going forward, probably. Just because I played in Chinese for the Lantern Rite, and for missions, we're going to do English whenever we can, right? Whenever there's enough voices. But whenever we can't whenever there's not enough voices or not enough voice acting, we'll go to Chinese. And I feel like that's going to make it like still very like congruent, and it will make sense for us, I suppose.
广义来说，是的。风花节期间。 蒙德的各位依然遵循那个传统，不能将自己的事委托给别人代劳。不过
，Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm actually like feeling so freaking amazing.
不过，
仔细观察周围，是你们的话，一定能发现异样。
Oh, for real?
啊，周围
Take a look around.
唉。 难得的风花节，我去。
Is this what's unusual?
没有精神也没关系啊，这种事勉强不来嘛。要不然，今晚我们去逛逛街、散散心，看看星星。
看星星？摘星芽一到晚上就有人占座，你又不是不知道。唉，总觉得心烦，我还是走吧。
Is she feeling the pressures of work here?
贝亚特利奇居然很没精神呢。以前见到他，他总是在跟昆恩拌嘴呀、聊天什么的。第一次见他这样。
哎
，Interesting。
你要去哪儿？我送你回家吧。
不用了，我想一个人静一静。而且，等会儿我还有点事。昆恩，其实我不久前。
The truth.
怎么了？
还是算了，没什么，昆恩。我
What?
想，我们最近先不要见面比较好。
What is happening here?
哎，等一下，这句话的意思是要跟我绝交吗？我不是你最好的朋友了吗
That has to feel so weird, right?
贝亚特利奇头也不回的跑开了。我们才多久没回？
Oh my god.
他们俩的爱。 友情之路就走到头了吗？
The way Paimon said this as well, by the way, one of the best love friendships, you know what I mean? Like, it's very like, almost, you know, someone who does ship someone together, right? I can't believe maybe they're just working at the kinks. It is very strange, right, for it to happen just so suddenly.
该不会就是这个吧？
这确实是其中一环。贝亚特丽奇小姐郁郁寡欢好几天了，而且
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to skip it.
是荣誉骑士
My
和
bad.
派蒙。
你怎么了？看起来精神很差的样子呢。
So is there problems everywhere, I wonder?
按理说，身为蒙德城的卫兵，我不应该如此萎靡。可最近精神一直不好，注意力也很难集中。
I mean, it's so normal to feeling bad sometimes.
发现自己站在屋子外面，不知怎么就开始梦游了。
该看医生了。
你说的对，我去了诊所，可是医生检查结果表明我的身体状态良好。
That is very strange. That is very, very
我
strange.
也拜访过基里莫什芭芭拉小姐，她的结论和医生一样，
Barbara.
不过非常好心的为我祈祷了，还说巴巴托斯大人会保佑我好起来。
And yeah, Barbara is very kind as well. That's just so strange. There's maybe a lot of like weird like emotional stuff happening, or maybe like I don't know, because like it's clear that Beatrice was feeling a bit down as well, right?
难道是因为看见了不该看的东西吗？所以才
What?
会。
What did you see?
抱歉，现在可是风花节期间，我会自己想办法的。那么，二位，我还要巡逻，回见。
Sure, but these sound like real problems. They do. They sound like real problems. Like if it's happening to two people, like it looks like people are feeling
难道
down.
现在是大家睡不好觉的季节吗？
Yeah, but you're in the wind bloom. And Donna.
唐娜小姐她最近似乎也
That's so strange.
哪里才有有趣的男人？
You, so many places in Genshin. I'll be honest with you, Donna.
没记错的话，唐娜不是
Oh
钟情
wow.
迪卢克老爷吗？
That is a fascinating
这个问
man.
题我也想过，他的想法好像变了。
You don't find Diluc fascinating? Kaya! Oh my god, that was okay. I did not know I could do a register that high. Oh my god.
奇怪，这么一看，
Oh my.
凯亚先生才比较符合我的审美。我以前怎么会对他完全没有感觉呢？
It's so good to see him, by the way, but also like him looking directly at her because she knows she's thinking about something. But what an interesting way to show that someone is like completely off, like in their who they are usually. If you like Diluc and then you're now liking Kaya instead, like I'm not saying there's not wrong with Kaya, by the way. You know I don't think there's anything wrong with Kaya. But I'm saying like if you, it's like they're like, you know, opposites. You know what I mean? They are like, you know, meant to be like this kind of like opposite force in terms of like being brothers or whatever. Very, very
能
interesting.
听见您说这种话，我当然高兴了。
Oh, you heard
唐娜
her.
小姐
Okay.
但首先，我能听见您说的话，是否就是一种问题呢？
Oh my god, it's so nice to hear from Kaya.
我的天哪！瞧我在说什么？抱歉，凯亚先生，请您忘了我说的话吧。祝您风花节快乐。
He is so sweet as well to be like, hey, I'm flattered, but you know.
当然好，亲爱的小姐。不过，能否问问您，为什么突然对迪卢克老爷毫无兴趣了？据我所知，
问得好啊，凯亚。
Yeah, we're supporting Kaya from the
您
sidelines.
居然也知道这些。其实迪卢克老爷最近来过蒙德城，
Oh,
可我看到他，心中完全没有以前那样的澎湃，
interesting.
那种感觉，像跟一个自己不爱的男人结了婚，好些年后突然觉得后悔一样。只是个比方，不好意思。
That's so interesting. Again, like this like feeling, but like to pine after someone for so long and then for just those feelings to drop.
总之，刚才看见您还比较好些，但这也不是您有什么变化导致的，很难解释。感觉就只是感觉。
And just openly saying this as well?
明白了。那很高兴能为您带去一点澎湃，可惜我还有要事在身。
Oh my
先告
god.
辞了。
I mean, he's beautiful as heck, right? But I just think it's so funny him being like, you know, that's great. I gotta go, you know?
朝我们
Oh
走
my
过来了。
god.
嘿，肯定很早就注意到我们在这边了吧？
So good to see him.
怎么能说注意？我就是来找你们的。
Oh,
旅
really?
行者派芒，最近如何？
All good. How about yourself and the rest of the Knights of
关于
Favonius?
这一点，我想借一步说话。凯瑟琳小姐，您不介意吧？
没问题，几位聊得开心。
有事找我们吗？
刚才听说你们回蒙德了，秦团长
Gene.
特意让我来接你们。具体的
No
就在
way.
办公室说吧。
We're going to the freaking Knights of Favonius headquarters. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my freaking god. And like, we've talked about it several times, like our love for like, oh, look at the Windbloom's decorations, like our love for all the nations and all the regions we've been to, right? But I think it's a universal feeling. We've all felt this way. Mondstadt, there's just something so special and beautiful about returning to Mondstadt. It does feel like our home. You know, it does feel like, for me, it feels like a home. I know we're going straight to there as well, but here's the thing. I know in these events, they put people in weird places, and I'm not gonna miss out on having conversations with everyone. Maybe it'll happen later. I don't know. We're probably gonna be doing this in parts, guys. I'm gonna be taking my time. There's no rushing. There's no going through this really fast. There's no rushing to the dialogue. I am playing as Venti in Mondstadt, and I'm going to be having a blast with this stuff here. I do not care. I'm so excited. Now, we might change teams if it gets too hard at some point, because right now Venti isn't fully leveled, but still, it'll be very, very fun. Look at this. Again, Mondstadt is beautiful on its own, right? It's always beautiful. But I absolutely adore the fact that like we're here during the Windbloom Festival. It means a lot to me, actually. The last Windbloom Festival we reacted to, and it was actually really awesome as well. I'm getting like that feeling of walking up these steps for the first time when I was playing this game for the first time. Did they move Glory along? Let her sit on the bench even though it's Windbloom. Come on, guys. Let her sit on the bench. So excited. Okay, let's head up to the headquarters and meet up with Jean. What other characters are we going to meet up with, I wonder? Because again, it is Mondstadt. There's probably a bunch of characters here. Oh my god, it's so freaking pretty. And like the tiny little touches, right? The tiny touches, but then the banners, the kind of like, what you call them? What you call these things? I forget what they're called. Wind? Something? Wind? Even the Knights, even the freaking Fatui guys aren't here. Maybe they're like, look, we'll leave it for the Windbloom. And this little stuff here too. All the trimmings. Everything is so freaking cool. Oh, I haven't heard this in Chinese in a while. Can you guys indulge me for a second? There it is. Ow? Okay, that's I love it. I think the Chinese voice actor for Hu Tao is so fantastic. So great. Okay, let's go. I'm so excited. I'm jittery. I'm feeling it. Eula! Oh my god, my gal, how are you doing? And the wave to Eula. What's about to happen? Yeah.
荣誉骑士派蒙，久仰大名，先来介绍一下吧。
Thank
第
you.
二小队队长诺特，第三小队队长斯凯荣，第四小队队长尤拉，
Yeah.
还有我，第九小
The
队队
ninth
长凯
company.
亚。
Look at this team. Look at this. Blue hair stick together.
是的，秦团长正在里面等你们，他会亲
So
口说
there's
明。
So I guess I just thought that like they probably would have a high rank, but I guess like it's a very like new thing that they're like captains of a different group thing now. They had to assign them as captains for something going on right now, which is interesting. I wonder what we're gonna talk to Jean. Oh my god. First 10 episodes of the series
旅
vibes.
行者派蒙，辛苦你们特地过来一趟。
Can I bow down for a second, Jean? 1 second. Is everything all right? There are tons of people outside.
也是，那里有几位队长是你们的旧识，还有几位你们应该是第一次见。
Yes.
最近蒙德城有些状况，为了处理案件，我将大家召集到这里。接下来，骑士团各小队队长将与我一同出席庭审。
To hold a trial.
庭审？等一下，我们应该是在蒙德，不是在枫丹，对吧？
And we saw a lot of trials in Fontaine, a
这
lot.
里确实是蒙德，也是，你们确实没参与过这些流程。事实上，也很久没有发生过这样的事件了。
Okay. But I guess if they're thinking, we're not questioning it, of course. Like, it makes sense to have a trial system, I
在
guess.
蒙德，大部分治安事务由西风骑士团审理，一些重大案件则会由西风教会和西风骑士团联合审理，互相监督，确保公正。在巴巴托斯的见证下，西风骑士团将贯彻正义与骑士精神，而西风教会将把福音与好的事物带到风所能及的每个角落。而今天的案件需要联合庭审。
This is going to be super interesting. I'm already like so intrigued. So intrigued.
听起来好严重啊！
Yeah.
那叫我们来是需要帮忙吗？
Yeah, whatever you need. Hold on. The group of people we saw in the corridor just now, there was someone missing? Albedo. Okay.
这么一说，刚才完全没看到他呢。调查小队的队长不是阿贝多吗？
你非常敏锐。是的，这正是我请你们来的原因。
Is he missing?
接下来的庭审中，我们会尽力了解真
What?
相。 西风骑士团调查小队队长阿贝多先生做出不失公正的判决。
What? No. Here's my fair and impartial verdict. Set my man free. What the hell? Albedo's up for trial for what?
阿贝多，他做了什么？
Yeah, what the hell?
金团长，时间差不多了。
What do you mean it's time? No, explain, please. What the hell happened?
我明白了，旅行者，派蒙，请随我来。
Oh my god, the happy vibes just turned to pure confusion. How's Klee taking this? How's Sucrose taking this? Excuse me? And there is Sucrose. No, frick, there's Diluc. What the hell? What the
我现在
hell?
要到那边去，稍后无论听到什么，也请保持镇定。
I don't know if I can Raimcom. They have a little freaking seat in the middle here. What the hell is happening? Oh my
也
god.
别太担心，我们一定会公正的处理问题。
I am overwhelmed. I am overwhelmed.
人都到齐了，那就开始吧。
What? Look at Albedo standing in the middle with the light shining on him as well. Guys, I don't even know what to feel. I'm like, do you ever have the feeling where like you feel like you're gonna like, I don't feel sad or anything, but like, you know, you feel like you're like gonna cry in your throat or whatever, like, but like it's just because everything's so overwhelming. I'm like nearly shaking thinking about this. Like, what the
鉴于
hell?
西风骑士团团长法尔加先生暂不在蒙德，本次庭审不得不由我、亲古恩希尔德代为进行。
My mind is blown. My mind is blown.
同时，庭审陪审员由西风教会助祭
Dahlia
塔利亚先生担任。我们将分别代表西风骑士团与西风教会，公正地给出判决结果。
So it's from the Knights. Oh, there's Rosaria as well. I love that they have like named characters in the crowd, but like it's both the church and the Knights of Favonius. But Dahlia's hair is awesome.
新面孔呢？以前没见过那位。西风教会
What?
是芭芭拉和罗莎莉亚的同事吗？
Is that going to be like a vision wielding character? Because the design is awesome.
本次案件的被告人是西风骑士团调查
Look
小
at
队
this
队
angle.
长阿贝多。
Oh my god, my boy. What happened to you? What happened? What'd you do? Albedo, what did you do? Yeah, what did they
案
accuse
件
you
部
of?
分涉密，受害人是否蒙德公民也尚未完全确定，因此，本次庭审将不做公开处理。
All right. My heart is pounding. My heart is pounding. Look at these angles. Look at this. Look at this. What? Identities of victims are still unknown.
如
Strange.
犯罪事实成立，将在做出最终判决结果后公开通知。
Jean is in work mode as well.
接下来，将由后勤队长赫塔小姐发言，提出指
Look.
控。
Oh
法庭为
my
阿贝多
god.
先生指派的代理发言人是凯亚先生。
So okay, so Kai's kind of, is he defending, I guess, Albedo, or is he speaking on what he would on his perspective? But you know what's so interesting about this as well? This is like very like a Fontaine camera angle they're using here as well, right?
一切就绪。
Come on, Kaya, come on.
开始吧。
My defense will be your honor. It's Albedo.
赫塔小姐，
本次庭审之前，教会与骑士团已就阿贝多谋杀蒙德城居民并藏尸一事展开深入调查，并掌握相关证据。
What? What game? What game is this? What are we witnessing? The murder and unlawful disposal of the remains. Albedo. You're saying Albedo is suspected of murder and unlawful disposal. Yeah, what the hell? The star means it's the real Albedo, right? Yeah, so the star like means that it's the real Albedo, right? I think they're showing that on purpose because people are probably like, you know, is this the real Albedo or is this the fake
有
Albedo,
目击
you
者
know?
称，11天前的深夜，他看见被告在距离蒙德城门东南方向一定距离的位置拖行某种大型物件。
What game is
该物
this?
件随后被查明是人的尸体。
I know we've had murder. I know we've had murder trials before, but look at this angle. I know we've had murder trials like before and like really dark trials before, you know, with like the Vaucher thing, right? But there's just something like so weird and skin crawly about this happening in Mondstadt for some reason, right? It feels so strange. Mondstadt's not supposed to be like this.
不会吧？不会的。
My heart is, I don't know if my heart can
证
take
人贝
it.
亚特里奇小姐，请到这里来，
别
说出你看到的事。
Is that what she saw? I wonder if that, and that's the is that the captain over there as well? I don't know if that's his hair color. Beatrice, this is what she was trying to tell Quinn earlier?
那天晚上我出门办事，回来的晚，路上借着
That
夜
looks
色
like Mr. Albedo?
看到有个人走了过去，似乎是阿贝多先生。他还拖着一个诡异的大袋子。我觉得奇怪，悄悄跟了他一段，然后突然有金色的力量闪烁。
Stop.
我借着光看见袋子打开了，
There was a flash of
里面
golden
是
light?
一具尸体。
And they're recreating this as well. What do you... A flash of golden
阿
light?
贝多先生能使用元素力，处理地面对他来说好像很轻松。他将尸体埋进去，又飞快地处理了痕迹。
And they're showing the star, right? Like purposely showing the star here.
而且不知道是不是错觉，临走前他往我的方向看了一眼。
Oh my god.
当时我害怕极了，生怕会死在那里。幸好
How are they portraying Albedo here? Like with a death stare?
被告阿贝多先生，11天前的夜晚，你在哪里？我在骑士团2楼自己的办公室里工作。
Oh my god, his voice is so sweet. That is such a perfect Albedo voice to me. That's so sweet.
正是，10天前，被告向骑士团提交了最新的雪山地区环境调查报告。从文字量来看，被告应当花了许多时间。
Yeah, and how big Dragonspine really
是否有
is.
人能证明被告当晚确实在办公室内处理文书工作？
Your Honor, get rid of her. I don't want Albedo to go get what like murder.
没有，
那么，报告的文字量将不能代替案发当晚被告的不在场证明。
Look at this new character over here. Like the design is so cool.
情况不乐观。
And like the freaking boots as well with the short. That's a really cool design. That's a really sick
假
design.
如被告确实杀人藏尸，现场不可能没有尸体。教会与骑士团联合调查的成果呢？是否提到尸体被发现了？
并未提及。
Not yet. So they haven't even found a body yet. So wait, don't you have witness accounts of like what seemed to be a body, what looked like Albedo?
也就是说，你们挖开了贝亚特丽奇小姐所说的地点，却没有找到尸体。想必这是有问题的。
Yeah. That's not a lot of evidence, right?
可我真的看到了，是真的。
But like witness accounts have been wrong several times throughout history. Sometimes people can think they see what they saw. Now I'm not trying to deny poor Beatrice here because obviously like she's, you know, very panicky here. There's no way that she would legitimately want to just put Albedo like in prison or whatever is going to happen to him, you know? So that's obviously interesting, but like from my perspective now, like I feel like witness testimony can be wrong and people can see something they thought they saw.
赫塔小姐，我说的都是实话，而且不是说作证是为了蒙德大家的安全吗？不然我根本不敢站出来。
So she was even afraid to even say something, but she said it would protect everyone in Mondstadt.
没错，联合调查小组也不是一无所获。就在案发现场旁边的树丛中，藏着一只男鞋和一小块碎布，均为证物。
Do we know who the fabric belonged to?
证据刚好就出现在被目击的现场附近。如果没有犯罪
Wait.
事实，这一切是不是太过巧合？
I know I'm in Albedo defense mode. I know like I'm totally being biased. 100% I am. Like we found a torn piece of fabric, but do you know what the fabric is off? That doesn't prove that it was his fabric though, right?
死者的身份至今仍未查明。
That's the thing. We don't know who's dead either. So we know there's someone dead. We don't know who's dead.
这也是疑点之一。
And we didn't find the
没人
body.
报案，但贝亚特里奇小姐与被告并无恩怨，没有必要做伪证，所以不应忽视可能存在的犯罪事实。
I agree. I agree with this. I don't know why Beatrice would want to do anything against us. Not us, Albedo. I'm already on team Albedo.
被告对此是否有要说的？赫塔小姐，无论你相信与否，我都没有杀人。
You know when his voice is very soft and sweet, but like it's also very like I don't know if analytical and to the point is also the way to say it. Like if you listen to his voice, I'm sorry for doing this as well right now, but it's like very like
赫塔小姐，无论你相信与否，我都没有杀人。
so it is to me still very Albedo, like it's very like still well directed.
作为西风骑士团调查小队队长，我的职责是保卫蒙德与蒙德居民。如果我杀人，动机是什么？尸体又在哪里？
You tell him. No body, no motive, no evidence.
诚然，如被告先生所说，动机非常重要。但恕我直言，世上不只有充满预谋的谋杀，还有意外的矛盾与冲突。
True, but what conflict?
否则，只凭一只皮鞋与一块布片，我们不可能站在这里检举你的罪行。下面，我将说明阿贝多先生
No.
所犯的第二起案件。
No. What's the second charge?
还有第二件。
No.
请开始说明。
7天前凌晨时分，有目击者看见被告在龙脊雪山与晨曦酒庄的中间地区处理一具成年男性的尸体。
Is this a second body? Because that's far away from Mondstadt, right?
请允许我请出第二位证人。
Yeah, I'm thinking that too,
迪卢克
Paimon.
莱根芬德先生，
Wait, DeLuke! No, I was thinking it was going to be the soldier we saw. DeLuke saw this? My man DeLuke?
请说出你看到的事。
DeLuke.
凌晨3点40分左右，我看见阿贝多先生在山崖下处理尸体。天色昏暗，但他使用盐元素力
Oh,
照亮
no.
周围环境。
And like, there's no way I'm denying, like, you know what, like, not that, I still think Albedo maybe has something he can explain this with, but like, not that, I know it sounds bad, like, oh, I deny what Beatrice is saying, but like, you know, we know DeLuke better. We know him better. We know he's not just gonna, like, you know, like, he's not someone who gets mistaken often, you know what I mean, for stuff that's in front of him. He's very, like, cold, and not cold, but he's very, like, straightforward with everything, you know? Yeah. 3:40 in the
我判
morning.
断被害者是成年男性，高寿，年龄暂时无法判断。阿贝多将他掩埋在山崖下的土地中，之后抚平了痕迹。
Oh my god. And his voice is very like deep, assured and smoky as well, right? It's really cool. Tall and thin. Oh my god. I feel sick. I feel sick. Here's the thing, like I know like it sounds so biased, but it's true, right? Like we have to go on who we know. If the other soldier and it was just Beatrice the other soldier, I'd be like, okay. But now like it adds so much weight having like DeLuke, who is like known for not getting involved in this stuff, right? He sticks to himself. He's a straight shooter.
我们可以保证，两位证人是分别给出的证词，
Oh, he's beautiful.
其中对被告藏尸的关键描述竟完全一致，这难道也是巧合吗？
迪卢克先生凌晨时分为何会出现在龙脊雪山与晨曦酒庄的中间地区？一般没人选那个时段散步。
外出走走还要挑时间吗？我就住在晨曦酒庄，到家附近散步没什么奇怪。
I mean, fair, right? It's fair to be like, hey, that's my house. I can do whatever I want. I love the contrast with their voice. And again, it's new voice acting for me for these characters. I love the contrast between like, you know, like as I said, the smoky, assured, and kind of deeper, brooding voice of DeLuke versus still very kind of like, the also very kind of like honey, smoky voice of Kaya, but it's way more like upbeat and out there, right?
若非如此，也不会发现这件事。
And he doesn't look like he's happy about it at all.
迪卢克老爷在蒙德颇有名望，确实没有陷害阿贝多先生的理由。但还是那个绕不开的问题，
Yeah.
尸体在哪里？
That's the thing. We have to know who the victims are. You know, you're accused of murder of who?
如果你想说依然缺乏证据，很遗憾，这次在被告离开后，证人从他挖掘过的地方找到了这个。
What is that?
这是
And this is
应该是人的牙齿和大腿骨。
啊？
假如你要问为什么尸体才埋下去，就只能找到这些，恐怕得由阿贝多先生本人来回答。
Did I take a wrong turn on the way to Mondstadt? What are they doing? What in the world are they doing?
哎呀呀，迪卢克老爷似乎意有所指。
牙齿与骨头，
This
意
lighting
味
is
着尸体已
incredible.
经腐朽，只剩骨骼。考虑到被告是优秀的炼金术士，有理由怀疑他使用了某种炼金术。
Alchemy.
而金色的元素里光芒，便是使用炼金术的副产物。这种光帮助被告销毁尸体，也使证人有机会在黑暗中看清真相。
Man. Like they're piling again, it's on every piece of evidence on its own, to me, doesn't sound, it wouldn't be accurate, right? But they are piling it on. And over time, it's going to sound more and more believable, right? When you have more and more evidence, even if it is circumstantial, like a lot of it together is going to make up a bigger piece of a jigsaw, you know?
原来如此，因为我是炼金术士。
I adore his voice. And look at the angle he's looking up at her. Look at this. So he is capable of a death stare.
不无道理，但我们也有证人。案发前一天，阿贝多与他的学生砂糖在图书馆内进行很长的讨论会，从下午到次日上午。
Okay. So they were in the library the whole time?
为何举行如此漫长的课题讨论？
因为当天是砂糖小姐当期课题的汇报日，砂糖小姐纠结于细节数据问题，一直研究到了次日。阿贝多先生也在场。
And Sucrose is 100% would do that. Would talk to Albedo all night.
是的
100%.
我一直在图书馆里，我可以作证。
You tell him, Sucrose. You tell him.
砂糖小姐一直在图书馆里，可阿贝多先生是否一直在那里呢？
What, do you think he went to the bathroom
而且我
and
我
killed
坚信
someone?
阿贝多先生不会做出杀人藏尸的事情，他不是那种残忍的人。
Oh my god, this is such a crazy mystery.
但证人更没有理由无端指控他。此外，砂糖小姐，你从前一天下午到案发当日中午一直清醒着吗？你难道不睡觉？
我
希望你能实话实说，这关系到蒙德城内无数人的安全。放任犯罪者逍遥法外，是对所有人不负责任。
我
可以了，我来说吧。
Oh.
那次研讨会后期，0点之后，
Albedo's being 100%
确实
honest with
不愿意睡
this.
着了。不必为了证明什么而说出不实之言。这里是神圣的裁决现场，希望你慎言。
They are killing it with the camera angles with Albedo here. The different looks, the different tiny different things, like the slight turn of the head to Sucrose to acknowledge her without keeping his eyes off the trial as well. They're doing such a good job at this. And he's like telling Sucrose he doesn't want Sucrose to have to lie for him either, you know?
阿贝多先生，
He's not like that. And he wouldn't put Sucrose in that position.
既然如此，被告的不在场证明恐怕无法成立，你应该清楚吧？没错。同时我也很清楚，只强调自己没做过什么，并不能博取信任。可检方同样没有解决某些问题。请容我反问一句：我的动机是什么？我又是怎么让尸体消失到
Yeah.
只剩下骨头和牙齿？
And I know you don't always need motive, as it's said in many crimes. Like you don't actually always need motive, right? Motive isn't always needed for a verdict to be passed. But I do think that like if you're saying he used alchemy, yeah, as he said, to destroy a body, while Albedo's saying is like, well, okay, if I did use alchemy, tell me how I did it. It's like saying like, oh, you snuck into the house and you killed him. It's like, okay, how did I sneak into the house? It's like, oh, I don't know. It's like, well, you have to say, is it through the window? Did you go through the basement? You know what I mean? You have to say like how.
缺乏决定性物证，可不同目击证人之间的证词，确实也无法用巧合来解释，还真是扑朔迷离呀。
Yeah, this is a S tier character design as well. I love the hair color. Love it. I love the way the hat looks like cat ears in a way. Yeah. That's the thing. There's no. I think what Dahlia is saying. Dahlia is saying here is correct. It's like there's no. On either side, you can't really like definitively say anything.
各位请稍等。
No, you're not allowed. That's enough.
被调查小组截下的阿贝多先生的书信记录，我将宣读其中最重要的部分。
What? What? That should be a little bit of illegal, no? Let's not. That's private. Don't.
这个信封好像真的是阿贝多先生的信件。糟了，
Poor Sucre's always blushing.
人体研究的课题我从未放下，应当说，深入龙脊雪山令我彻悟，生命这一词语得到进一步诠释，变化为诞生。
What does this mean? What does this mean? Human research?
人诞生的奥秘通常与死亡联系在一起，而死应被视为新生的最合适质料。为此，我们需要实施腐化与提炼。
Wait, are they thinking he's causing death as a material for the creation of new life? Putrefaction and refinement.
腐化、提炼。
Oh God.
这封信讲的是炼金术吗？
信的最后写道：此外，实验试点开始，龙脊雪山西北、蒙德城正门东南均已完成，数据符合预期。
No, stop reading, please.
正如您所尝试的那样，我亦要贯彻创造之路，突破桎梏，达成
What?
生灵的新境界。
This can't be your letter. Or it has to be a mistake or misunderstanding. It has to be.
相信调查小组确认过，这确实是被告阿贝多的笔记。信件中也多次提及腐化与提炼。
是的，信中内容所示地点与犯罪现场完全吻合，亲笔所写才是最有力的证据。
That sucks so bad that we had two witnesses and then the letter itself that looks like it came from Albedo. Oh my freaking God. Like we're saying, like all of this stuff like on its own is like not enough, but as it's coming together, there's so much of it. Kai, come on.
不可能吧！天哪！
I don't believe it. I cannot believe it.
为什么
Yes,
会
I
有这
can't.
种事？
原本我认为，没有足够证据支撑，不应认定任何一个人有罪。此乃符合原则的行事作风，也对人有着保护作用。
Wait, are you making a verdict now?
但目前看来，接下来要查明的
Yes.
就只有死者的具体身份和炼金术的实施细节了。
Yes. Albedo's like, okay, like a little, I guess a little laugh. I'm not sure what it means.
认可，我与陪审员意见一致。证据确凿，犯罪事实成立。根据蒙德律法，我宣布
What?
被告阿贝多谋杀、销毁尸体的罪名成立，有罪。
No freaking way. When I was literally like 40 minutes ago, I was like buzzing so happy, and now I'm in a freaking trial where Albedo has been charged and convicted of murder and the disposal of human remains. This is the last thing I expected to happen. The people in attendance were shocked. No one could believe that a kind and well-mannered person like Albedo could commit such a crime. Yeah, he's the sweetest sweetheart. Jean stipulates that those unsatisfied very well have time to submit an objection or appeal, but most appear hopeless in this moment. I think she wants people to object, 100%. What? You watch Albedo get taken back to headquarters. There's a strange feeling something is hidden and is about to come to light. This is one of the weirdest feelings I've ever had playing Genshin. I am so weirded out, like, and not in like a way like this is just weird. I mean in a way that like it makes you feel weird. My skin is crawling. This feels unnatural. And as you said, as yeah, something hidden is about to come to light, that like it feels like something, there's a mystery here. There's a big mystery here. I'm so like out of it. I'm like, I feel like I've entered into a different universe or something. I understand everything's logistical. What Gina's saying, it makes sense. There's so much evidence that there's nothing they can really do at this point. But like, it doesn't change his feeling of seeing it feeling so weird that like Albedo was just convicted of murder. It all comes back to that letter, a secret that you and Albedo know all too well, but the people of Mondstadt have yet to discover.
为什么阿贝多会做这么可怕的事啊？哎，快告诉我这只是噩梦吧。
So I just had a thought about what they were saying here, and then I think it's about the because remember the mission we had with Albedo was about like him like and the creation of Durin and Albedo and like the multiple copies of Albedo, and is that the secret they're talking about here that only we know and he knows, right? I'd have to assume so, right? Albedo told me a secret once that it's, yes, that he's a synthetic human created through alchemy. Because something to do with this case. That's what I'm thinking. Is he thinking about creating, like, the creation of himself or something? What if, like... Are we trying to say that this is related to, like, the actual synthetic copies? So is it possible that, like, it was... Are we saying it's one of the copies? Or this is just somehow related to that? But what? Following in Reinder's footsteps, just because he's an alchemical creation? That wouldn't even make him more suspicious. Yeah, like, I honestly no.
情况糟糕透了呢。
Rosaria!
罗莎莉亚，你居然也在这里！
The way she said Rosaria is so nice.
罗莎莉亚，
Rosaria?
从开庭就在了，正好还能替人传一句话给你。
She's very like raspiness, like a raspy tone to the back of her voice as well. For us?
对，去摘星崖，他在那里等你们。
He? Who's he?
他是谁？
到了就知道，快去吧。时间如风，从不等人。
Oh my god, this is a real mystery. Do we have to go? Are they warping us to Starship Cliff? Wait, begin reviewing. The current story seems related to your past adventures. Would you like to go over quickly this experience? I guess we could, right? Oh, very cool. You and Paimon went to Dragonspine to talk to ask Albedo, who was conducting research there, some questions about alchemy, only to encounter a series of strange events, the strange soft noises echoing through the mountains that could not be traced, then ransacking and theft of alchemical notes at a campsite. Albedo disappearing after a chat outside a cave, but having no memory of the incident. This is, yeah, remember this quest? This is what we were talking about, the whole incident. It was actually such a scary time. At the same time, Eula encountered Albedo elsewhere on the mountain, attempting to lead the child away, and he attacked Eula. Upon being discovered, you were able to confirm the presence of a mysterious figure impersonating Albedo, and running battle ensued. Ambushing and being ambushed, hunting and being hunted. In the end, Albedo eliminated the giant mutant, Whopperflower posing as him. Yet there were more than two wearing that face on the mountain. Yes. Okay, so we remembered all this. Yes, 100%. But it's good to have this stuff, right? Because for me, I played this. I'm going to forget stuff as well. I want to make that clear. This is a cool image as well of Albedo. Look at the two Albedos. For me, I played this. I watched this just like maybe like 6 months ago. Whereas for a lot of people, they probably played that event, 3 years ago maybe? Even after that? It's kind of fitting that we're kind of playing as Venti here. But no, this is a crazy story, and like it's such an unexpected time. You know what? I genuinely thought when I came into this that we were gonna get like a bunch of banter for the first while. I thought we were gonna like maybe like run into like a bunch of characters here and have people be like, oh yeah, should we check if... Again, I'm checking if there's characters around as well. I don't want to miss out on anything. And it's the first time I'm ever doing a new quest in the first week. I don't think I ever did that before. No, I did do new quests in the first week, but I remember even with story quests, I would wait like a week to do it as well. There is a new story quest, so we'll be doing that soon as well. I'm just doing the Archon Quest or in this part and then next Friday as well, because I want to take my time with this. Okay, let's keep going. Should we check if Barbara's in the church?
比跑快吧。
Why not? Yeah, but like I was expecting like some banter. I was expecting like some like lovely conversations. You know, like as you usually do like an event. But they like, and it's not an event, by the way. I keep saying event. It's an Archon Quest. I shouldn't say event. It's an Archon Quest, so like I guess that makes sense. I guess like in my mind, because it was the Wind Bloom, I thought we were gonna get some banter, but no, it's an Archon Quest. We're jumping straight into this stuff. Oh my god, look at that! Look at that! You can see it in the distance. The line up from Snatch Cliff.
Yay!
Yay! But such a shocking turn of events that like literally had me frozen at times and like feeling very like tingly and kind of weird, and it felt very strange. Intentionally so, by the way. Like I feel like I always have to say that because whenever I go, this feels weird, like it can sound like I'm saying like this is like, oh, everything's. Wait, is the wind bloom over or something? Did they shut down the wind bloom? Already? Villa, did you turn off the wind bloom? Because I think intentionally so, Genshin wants you in this. Of course, they want you to feel like everything is absolutely weird. Like everything is crazy. There's a real mystery going on here, and that's exactly how I feel when I'm playing this. It feels terrible. It feels scary. And Albedo's character is like a character who like I feel like was always like even in like those very mysterious moments in the mountains, once you realize what was going on, Albedo's always just like this like really cool sure thing, right? But the star does mean that's the real Albedo, right? Yeah, and I think the real Albedo has a star in his neck, so man, we haven't been here in I come here for like farming and stuff, maybe like to collect stuff for Venti, so it's very strange to be here anyway. Yeah, such a... Like, I'm still not recovered even from that scene. I still feel it in my heart. My heart is pounding still. That's such a weird feeling. It really is. Man, look at Dragonspine as well. Mondstadt's such a perfect place. It really is. It's such a perfect place. I wonder who's going to be waiting for us as well. But it seems that Rosaria's, like, in on this, right? Like, she knows... Not in on this in terms of the murders. But, like, she, like, knows... Like, it's almost like maybe like she knew that like this was going to happen and that we're needed for something to do with this. And of course we would be needed as well. Should we look down and wait to see what it is? Look down at the ground and get a good reveal. Oh. Oh my god. It's Venti. And like, here we are as Venti as well. Okay, okay. So Venti maybe has knows something to do with this? It's so good to see you, Venti.
风吹来了你的消息。旅行者派蒙来找我吗？
It's crazy. It's such a quick moment. Like, it's so good to see him. Like, and instantly I'm just like smiling again. I went from being like my heart pounding, everything going wrong, and I see Venti and I'm smiling, right? My heart is still pounding, but like, not pounding, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, you can feel it beating, you know? Also, the voice here, they did that whimsy of a laugh so well too.
温迪，是你喊我们来的吗？
不是他，是我。
Oh, so he is. So he's gonna be on. He's the character that's gonna be on a banner eventually. Is this another new character? Dahlia. I love the design, guys. I think it's so good. The hair is so pretty.
你怎么也在？你们认识？这家伙叫什么来着？
Can't wait to learn about him.
记性真差呀！
Oh, it's such a cool design.
我叫塔利亚，西风教会的助祭，
Dahlia?
风神巴巴托斯的传道者，记住哟。
The deacon, by the way, the deacon of the Church of Vonius and the herald of the Anima Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, huh? Wait, can I get the pronunciation of the name again?
记性真差呀！我叫塔利亚，西风教会的助祭，
Dahlia.
风神巴巴托斯的传。
Dahlia. Okay.
没错。庭审期间，我注意到了你这位传说中的荣誉骑士。你看起来有很多想法。
Sure.
既然如此
Yeah.
我们一起聊聊。
No problem whatsoever.
怎么说，我都是巴巴托斯的传道者。像这种
Oh my
性
god,
质
look at
恶劣、
Betty's smile.
影响民生的重大案件，怎么也该帮风神大人留意一下。
So what does the herald of Barbados do, by the way? I guess just keep Barbados informed.
知道什么？酒馆里的好伙伴，街头巷尾的
Oh
流
yeah.
亲爱的温迪，就是巴巴托斯。
I didn't even register with me. It didn't even register with me that it's like, oh yeah, you know about this, you know, because not everyone knows about this, right? Only like I think it's only us, right?
不用担心，塔利亚跟我很熟，
Dahlia.
我没有瞒他。
Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, yeah, that wouldn't even register with me. Like, you know what I mean? I'm so naturally around Venti all the time that he switches between God and best drinking buddy in the world. You know?
再怎么说，巴巴托斯也总要找人帮忙，在正式场
That's
合传达
okay,
意
so
见的
that
吧。
explains it.
这位传道高手不就刚刚好适合我吗？
So it sounds like there's a lot of trust in Dalia as well.
刚开始和你交朋友那会儿，真没想到后来的事。好了，言归正传，你似乎也知道阿贝多的来历。
So you guys know this? If you mean his true identity, then yeah, we do. So he's gonna be Hydro, by the way. Water.
听口气，你们也知道，该说不愧是风神嘛。
Archon like of you. I know she said surprisingly too, because like Venti is like, you know, very he like for him to like be so like locked in, because that's the thing, Venti can lock in. He's done so many amazing things, but we just always know him as our lovable Venti.
最初莱茵多特与爱丽丝将阿贝多送来蒙德，我就知道这件事了。那样的人物来访，城中各位自然也不敢懈怠。
Wow. And it's interesting, like he mentions, like, yeah, it does make sense when Alice and Ryder are in town. Like he had to kind of like, you know, I guess when anyone from the Hexen Circle's in town, you probably have to like stand and like kind of like take notice.
白垩之子，完美的人造生命。
Cried his friends.
现阶段案件里种种谜团都引导人们思考阿贝多的动机，他的身份会成为弱点。
Weakness is an interesting thing to phrase as well. Like what's his
人
weakness?
造人失控，丧失理智，做出伤害他人的疯狂举动。小说会这么写，自然也有人会这么想。
Right. It's and again, it's one of those things where it's like, it's not like we want to frame the story like this, but like in the eyes of the public, that's a very, or even like for people who like are behind the scenes, that's a perfect story to put your mind at ease, right? Because it takes away the unknown. It takes away the mystery. I talk about it nearly once per week. That line from PC Hunt, Gene Hunt in Life on Mars, when he says, nobody actually cares who gets put behind bars. They just want the boogeyman to get off the streets. You know, I'm paraphrasing that, but like, they don't care what the, and I'm not saying that people don't care in the sense, because of course Gene cares, but I'm saying in terms of like the public and people who are scared of what's happening, a lot of times it puts their mind at ease to know someone is behind bars and someone was caught for this, right?
说起来，我记得阿贝多讲过，人类不只渴望超越与奇
Yes,
迹，
yes,
也很需要
that makes
平
perfect
凡。
sense. The idea that people want to know things rather than like have, you know, to believe in, you know, yeah.
与我不同，即为异类，非常普遍的现象。
Right. This is such a good character
得
design.
想办法帮帮你的朋友了呢。
Oh my god, he's gonna help us. What do you know about the situation, Venti?
我吗？我知道阿贝多是人造人，也知道近来蒙德城里有不少怪事，还知道风花节是喝酒、唱歌和聚会的好日子。
Oh, he's like, I want to have fun, but like, you know, yeah, that's the thing. Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun, but like, obviously there's some stuff happening.
所以城里那些怪事你也知道呀？我跟你说，我们一回来就遇到了。
And you know what's so interesting as well? The last Windbloom we had as well was the reveal of the Hexen Circle, and now we're going back to like talking about the members of the Hexen Circle in a way too. You share your observations with Venti and Dalia.
你说的这些，我也观察到了一部分。迈尔斯总是无精打采，贝亚特利奇心神不宁，就是没发现唐纳不在迪卢克老爷。
Yeah, the voice acting is so good. But yeah, I love that Venti has this like person that he can like trust here as well.
再也没有值得歌颂的爱了。
Oh my god, Venti.
谁愿迎接如此
True.
命运？拯救的勇士尚未来到吗？
Beautiful. When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, we're not for a hero to set us all free. So like this is, my interpretation of that is just simple, right? It's the, if there's none to love, then there's no songs to sing about love. But then it's the idea of a hero can set us free. I wonder what aspect that is.
唱的答案是什么呢？
That was anything but tone deaf that time, Paimon. It was actually very beautiful.
回答你们好奇的是，如果要巴巴托斯来说，这回的故事算得上必经的考验。
Okay.
有人得想办法跨越难关了。在命运面前，七执政也应予以尊重。
Oh my god. I love when Venti locks in. Again, I love him as our love of Venti. But I love when he locks in as an Archon. You know, and it's rare because again, he doesn't have to. He's like kind of like Zhongli. He's semi-retired where like he will do stuff if needs be, but will also like, you know, will enjoy their time and spend time doing stuff that like is enjoyable to them while also keeping an eye on everything, right? Kind of like Zhongli, you know?
不过，唉，哪位好心人能去帮帮那位亲爱的朋友呢？万一他真有个三长两短遭遇不测
We'll help Albedo. Are you kidding me?
大概不会好过。
搞了半天，叫我们过来让我们多
Exactly.
帮忙呀。
The lecturing voice of Paimon. 100%. Yeah, he was just trying to hint at us, you know? You knew he'd
无论
help.
阿贝多是不是凶手，守护蒙德也是荣誉骑士的使命吧。
Yes.
我也不会让你一个人忙碌的啦，准备了一点小惊喜，请看。
Oh, is it a laugh? Wait, that's Alice's bombs she gave to Klee, right?
放心，我心都拔了，不会爆炸的。嘟嘟通讯仪向大家问好
Oh,
喽
yes, the communication device from the summer events, right?
啊，这东西现在归你用了。
都是老相识，借来用2
Oh
天
my
没什么
God.
关系吧？
Imagine getting to describe yourself as an old friend of Alice.
用这个小发明加上我的一点小把戏，就能和你们保持联络了。需
Awesome.
要的时候拿起它找我就行。
Awesome. We'll do our best to uncover the truth.
非常感谢，无论接下来有什么，风都会常伴你左右。
Thank you, Venti. Thank you so much. Oh, I was like, like this. Such a beautiful, like, little conversation with Venti. Like, again, we're seeing all these characters that we love dearly. Again, I think the voice acting is great. I really do. I think they got the little mannerisms of Venti, like the sweet laughs, the playfulness and stuff, I guess, while also, like, seeing Venti lock in is a strange feeling, but you know he can. We said it a million times before. He helped free Mondstadt along with Vanessa. He gave Vanessa that strength to do so. He watches over Mondstadt. We saw what he did with Dvalin as well. He cares so freaking much about the people of Mondstadt, and Albedo counts as that too. It's also really cool learning about this idea of the Herald and Venti, and the idea that this is basically like someone who will recount things to Venti too. So at all times, he has this thing where he like... So at every moment, we have a character here that like is watching over Mondstadt, you know, in a prominent position who can recount things to Venti, which I think is a really cool idea, because you could just say that Venti just knows, right? But adding this dynamic like makes it feel very grounded as well at the same time. I like it quite a bit. And yeah, and I'm also glad that like he's, you know, in a very playful Venti way, you know, oh, if only there was someone who could help. And it's like, yeah, I will, it'll be, I'll help, you know, it's like, of course I'll help. It's like, you knew I would help, you know, but the way Venti does it, he can't not but do it in a very playful way, you know?
我们认识也挺久了吧？
Oh,
是啊，像一阵温柔而漫长的风呢。
that's so sweet.
从认识到现在也挺久了，这期间我从没见过巴巴托斯大人认真的样子。
The lock-in,
不
the
知道这
lock-in.
次是否能有幸开开眼界呀？
干嘛说的像巴巴托斯认真起来就能做到什么了不起的事一样？
难道不是吗？这可不是街头巷尾的传闻。我个人始终非常信赖风之神巴巴托斯哦。
真的，我也很好奇，你要不要到教会向巴巴托斯祷告一下，看看他怎么说？
好啊，那我会说，上个月请您喝了3顿酒，听了您3番胡话。要说没有帮助，似乎也不全是。可要说有
This
什么
is so
帮助？
sweet.
哎，塔利亚，别搞巴巴托斯了，请我就行。你以后还会请我喝酒的，对吧？对吧？
怎么不会呢？温迪是我的好朋友嘛。
No, I'm very, very happy with that. That's adorable. That truly is adorable. And I love that like they show how like close they are. Look at this, the hands on the hips, the folded arms. Like they do feel like old friends, but also like him, you know, exposing like, hey, like how about we talk about the 3 trips we had, you know? Because you can tell they're friends and he knows Venti very well. Because Venti tries to like, you know, not get one up on him on Dahlia, but instead was like, you know, tried to play a few jokes with him, like, oh, pray to Barbados then. And Dahlia's like, okay, if you want to play like that, let's do this. You can tell that they're close, and I feel like they did a good job of showing how, like, close they are. Yeah, and I think it's also very interesting then as well, the way I look at it is, like, Imagine people seeing Venti go to the bar like 3 times like a week with the Herald of Barbados. Like they're like, hey, isn't that the Deacon? Where? The Deacon's hanging out with Venti? Like what? But I think everyone knows like at least the named characters know how like powerful Venti is as well. Venti's not no slouch, so it makes sense that he would like be maybe consulted on some stuff too. Really fun interaction. I'm glad there's and Rosario's in on this too, which is actually very cool too. So I guess like Rosario got the message from Dalia to arrive there as well. Oh, we're going back into Knights of Favonius. Oh my, wait a second. Oh yeah, because you get a lock in all the time as well, right? Yeah, so it will change over time. Okay, that makes sense. Because they need to create the environment around it, right?
我知道你们非常震惊，但证据确凿，阿贝多形势对他非常不利。
She doesn't look happy about that, right? She does not. Obviously, she's not happy about like having to put Albedo away.
我还是不相信阿贝多会做这种事，把活人拿去当炼金材料，这种小说里才会出现的事情，他不会干吧？
单论立场，我不应该偏袒任何一方。可我和阿贝多一起工作过，
Yeah.
他是炼金术士，不是疯子。
And that's the thing, like, you know, and Eula's very straightforward as well. Like, and if Eula thought that Albedo was doing something wrong, she would like say it outright. And she's a very loving person, a very fun person as well, right? But she's not someone to like, you know, hide away from the truth. She's not.
我比你们任何人都不愿相信这个结果。可是，关于阿贝多，法尔加曾经说过他很特别。我想，我们了解的还不够多。
You'd be surprised. There's a lot. There's a lot you don't know about our boy
先
Albedo.
看看阿贝多自己的态度吧。各位，给我一点谈话空间，后面还有人。
What's the private matter?
亲，
Did she know we were coming?
旅行者，派蒙，来得正好。
Oh,
凯亚有事找你们。
anything at all.
刚才秦也说过，一定时间内还能对判决结果提出抗议。我作为代理发言人，必须说服阿贝多这样做。
Okay, so we have to convince Albedo to put in an
他的
appeal.
状态有些奇怪，我不确定他那种表情是什么意思。无论如何，你恐怕也得开始调查了。
Investigate. I mean, 100% I will. Jesus Christ, I will.
现阶段需要你们也行动起来。
Do you want us to join to join the joint investigation?
不，是你自己调查。我这边会继续我的任务。如果你找到任何帮得到他的证据，
100%.
提交给我。
No, like I'm so for that. Like anything, as I said, anything I can do to help in any way, I will.
虽说现在是风花节，于情于理，我们似乎不应该委托你什么。可阿贝多是我们一同战斗过的同伴，没有人想放弃帮他。
It's so understood. I'll look into the case on my own. It's
如
so
果是你
understood.
的话，我们都信任你，也
Oh,
相信你会找到真相。这正是你对蒙德的意义。
anytime, Jean. Are you kidding me? Anytime.
可是万一那些都是……
They won't. I'm gonna tamper with the evidence if it's against my favor.
万一那些都是真的，你的判断同样有意义。
I'm like, Jean, what if I tampered with the? Please don't. Okay.
多半有第二次庭审，在那之前，骑士团2楼阿贝多的
Whoa
办公室将对你开放。拜托了。
That's gonna be super interesting, right? Being able to look inside Albedo's office.
调查的事就拜托了。
Honestly, like her being so like, you guys know I say this a million times over. Mondstadt, when we first played Genshin, when I first played Genshin for the first time, and I think it's the same for everyone, like, because we all play the same game. Well, I thought we'd see Lisa or something. But the fact is, like, the people who welcomed us in and gave us a home and gave us a place to feel like we belonged for a bit and almost made us feel like we were protected and loved in the first... This is where Klee usually gets grounded, right? Yep. In the first, like, few seconds we were here, in the first few hours we were here, it was Mondstadt and the people of Mondstadt. Like, I will always cherish them and always care for them and whatever the... I know it's there, by the way. I'm just looking around to see if we can do anything else. I will always back up for... Oh, we can't go upstairs. Okay. That's so weird, isn't it? Like, it rarely happens, right? An invisible wall like that? I know there's invisible walls around the map, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I'll always help out Mondstadt.
队长，这么说来，
这2位受秦委托调查阿贝多的办公室。
Yes.
既然秦团长批准，请进。
This is so weird.
这里就是阿贝多的办公室。
Yeah, all the alchemy stuff. Yeah, look at that.
有他的风格。
Just like on Dragon's Spine.
去吧，好好加油。我这边还有事要忙，先不打扰你们了。
Thank you, Kaya.
那我们两边都要加油啊！
Okay, so we have a whole load of investigation to do, I guess. I love the trust they have in us, right? The pure trust they have in us.
好，来看看这里都有些
Oh
什么
my god,
线索吧。
okay. Investigate the book. There are stacks of books on the desk mostly relating to alchemy, environmental science, and life science. Some of the pages have been marked with alchemical symbols. The other have S-shaped or triangular symbols drawn on them. Any potential meaning is unclear.
炼金术士的书本都好高深啊，还很有来头的样子。
Anything else in this area? Investigate the box on the desk. The lockbox sits on the desk. The latch bears a sign of wear, suggesting the importance of whatever lies within. The box likely remained locked most of the time. But now the lid remains wide open, as if the owner was forced to leave in a hurry and didn't have time to lock it. Perhaps the letter intercepted by the investigators was once stored here. The remaining content shouldn't hold much weight as conclusive evidence, but you still get a strange feeling after reviewing them. In elegant penmanship, the letter reads, "In addition, I do have some information on the subject of our last discussion. The materials and arcane formation required for human transmutation. The formation in these records likely originate from the Conrian art of chemia. But relevant documentation has not been well maintained over time, so I cannot guarantee there are no errors or omissions. As thanks for your past assistance, I've enclosed the records with this letter." So we're talking about something from chemia from Conrian art to do with human transmutation. But that does mean I do support your pursuit of this research. Ethics aside, I'm not convinced it's even possible to create a human whose existence is identical to our own. The idea that the dynamic of a creator and creation could exist within the same species is cause for concern. Even with a talent like yours, I must urge you to proceed with caution. The signature belongs to an unfamiliar name, but it also appears in an alchemy box nearby. You skim the preface of and learn that the author is an old, accomplished alchemist. So someone wrote a letter to Albedo saying that they didn't agree with the idea of human transmutation. We know that it's chemia from Conria. The person likely a friend from Albedo's academic circles, someone who owed Albedo a favor, but who also urged him to refrain from conducting dangerous research.
人体炼成，
Crazy.
阿贝多真的在研究这种事吗？
Crazy stuff.
不行，不能多想。
It doesn't look good, but this letter can't directly prove Albedo did anything. Like, yeah, what if he's looking into this human transmutation stuff just like for... He could be a way to prevent it. It could be a way to like look into it like some past Conrian like arts and stuff like this, you know what I mean? Like to like get a better knowledge of this stuff, I guess. Besides, a technique like that must be too dangerous to share with the public, right? That's why it wasn't brought up in the trial. Okay. L and R. Left and right. Lisa and Ryandotter. Investigate the test tube. Yeah, so that's a pretty scary thing, the human transmutation thing. But I'm wondering if it is just like investigation for investigation's sake, even though it is, it's probably weird to investigate this stuff, but I don't think it's too crazy that Albedo would be investigating the idea of creation since he was a creation, right? I don't think it's too crazy. There's a test tube on the shelf with some black powder residue at the bottom. I can't believe we're doing this. Next to it lies a neatly written note. Chalk is the next stage after soil, but the current available materials are still insufficient to construct a stable structure.
可恶，我完全看不懂，到底是我太笨，还是炼金术太难呀？
I mean, it's okay. It's not your area of expertise. It's not mine either. People are smart, like in different ways. Always. Oh, there's a whole round area, so research notes. Albedo's notes lie on the table. They resemble the ones you've seen before, but the contents are different this time. As always, the penmanship is impeccable, careful and neat with a certain elegance in its uniformity, much like the man himself. One of the notes reads, putrefaction should be regarded as a counter-simulation to the process of life, like a highly efficient and destructive spell of rot. Upon use, the target will decay within an extremely short period of time, turning into dust that is nearly invisible to the naked eye before dissipating into the air. You know what's interesting? We have this talk of Conria and putrefaction and like this degradation of somebody as well, and decay. And we know that like with Conria, you know, there was that curse of like decay and that as well with Dane and Il Capitano, you know? So I wonder if that is related to this. I wonder. Investigate underneath the book? After moving the book, the desk almost looks empty. Your hand slipped while moving the book, causing the hardcover book to strike the desk, resulting in noise. The resulting noise is a bit unusual. Yeah, I wonder if this is related to that decay of the Conrians. It's subtle, but to an experienced adventurer, it sounds too hollow, almost like there's a compartment within the desk. Oh my god, that angle, look at that. That's adorable. There doesn't appear to be a compartment added to the side of the desk. It was very well hidden. The lock mechanism is complex and seems to involve elemental power in some way. Perhaps you could try using the power of Geo? The hidden compartment opens. Inside it lies a piece of paper with more information. Let's go. What the? Oh, that looks scary already. Festering is also the manifestation of rot. Man, we know this has something, like, Conry's already mentioned, but I wonder how deep this goes with the Conry and stuff, and the stuff we've already learned with, like, Dane and Il Capitano. When festering forces and a sufficient amount of life energy collide, the two will repel each other, triggering a most powerful side effect. When I tested this in an alchemical experiment, the results of the refinement were startling. Breaking through the shackles of life, the simulation of something project, I must take advantage of this opportunity. So let's make sure we're getting all of this. When the festering forces of a sufficient amount of life energy collide, the two will repel each other, triggering a powerful side effect. So when two things that are feeling the effects of that decay and rot okay. Yeah, it's a very scary piece of paper. I know it sounds weird to say, but it's very scary to me. The note mentioned festering forces, which suggests the dragon sign could be involved somehow. If it has something to do with creating synthetic life, would Albedo go that far for one of his experiments? No, that can't be. Amid the notes is a map of a few markings on it. Two of the marked locations correspond to the crime scenes, and the third appears to be in Dragonspine. Wow. That's so close as well. And the Dawn Winery is right there. And what's the third? That's on top of Dragonspine. Not on top, but you know what I mean. It's on Dragonspine. It's a hard pill to swallow, but the results of the joint investigation are correct. There could be a body hidden in the last location, or at very least what remains of one. Yeah. If it's true, then it would be there. Yeah. I hope they summarize everything as well, because, like, obviously, like, we're gonna... Oh, Venti! Venti!
Hi, 调查的如何？还顺利吗？
顺利是顺利，但好像只是顺利的找到了一些加深阿贝多嫌疑的证物。
It's a lot of like investigations into very dark aspects of alchemy.
是吗？所以阿贝多确实保存着一些不利于他的研究记录，对吗？
I don't know why in my head I envisioned like Venti having this on speaker and him driving like a convertible. My head's weird. I don't know why in my head. I just thought it would be funny. You share what you learned with Venti.
的确很不乐观。
阿贝多毕竟是黄金莱茵多特创造出来的孩子，这件事没公开还好。
Yes.
一旦公开
Yes.
人们会说是子承母业。
Yes, and like you were saying earlier, it's a very easy story to tell, right? The idea of a creation that was created by somebody like going mad, right? An unstable creation.
无论从炼金技术还是道德伦理观来看，莱茵多特都很疯狂，而这些证据，连知道他身份的人看了都会动摇，比如你。
Yeah, and I don't want him to be associated with that. I don't think the handwriting was faked, and the notes almost sounded like him.
你呢？你相信阿贝多吗？
Absolutely, I do. Yeah, I give all my friends the trust.
对啊，他毕竟是我们的朋友，我不想怀疑朋友。可是
Let's say somehow I'm wrong in the end. I'm not gonna feel bad for trusting him. Not one bit.
如果这些都是真的，阿贝多为什么要那样做？他一定有他的苦衷吧？他只是不方便说出来，对吧？
Oh, I wish we could talk to Albedo directly. I feel like we could like get something out of him, right? If we could talk to him quietly.
无论如何，既然你们答应过要公正的调查，那就要给出公平的调查结果。
Does that mean Venti no longer believes in him? Interesting.
客观的面对真相也是一种帮助。按照你真实的感受汇报结果吧。记住，你是客观的，也并没有任何责任。
Yeah, there's a very somber tone to Venti's voice as well. It's a big change from the usual Venti.
也是。那我们走吧，去跟秦团长汇报情况。
Wait.
那个人
No.
他怎么在那里？
No, 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 no.
抱歉，我看门里有些声音。
What did you
不确
hear?
定是不是该进去看看谁在那里。
What did you hear?
我们是经过秦团长同意来调查的。
好的。
No, what did you hear?
我无意打扰你们。
What did you hear?
等等，你刚刚应该没听到我们说什么吧？
I swear to God, Miles.
说实话，没
Oh
听
my
清太
God.
多，也听不懂。
Oh my freaking God. Please, Miles. Whatever you heard, just don't say a thing. I swear to God, Miles.
那就当没听过吧，拜托拜托。
Do us a big favor. I will kill you.
好的，好的。
暗格里的那张地图果然还是很让人在意呢。
Okay.
我们去图上标记的位置看看吧。
Miles closing the door on me as well. And the music, oh, the pretty friendly Mondstadt music. This is so cool being in this room, by the way. But you know what's so interesting about that as well with the freaking Miles thing? Like, I know people was like, oh, you can't kill someone because they just found out a bit of information, right? I could check the Genshin rulebook, but I don't think it's there. I don't think a law is there. I can do whatever I want. But like, it's just terrifying because the idea that like, if he tells people, it's okay, you can stand up.
调查的时间拜托了。
It's just that if is this new? I just never noticed it maybe. If he tells everyone in town about what happened, if he tells anybody who like has a slight understanding of alchemy, that's all it takes. Like just a tiny bit of understanding of alchemy, or if the wrong person gets that information, panic ensues. And now it becomes way easier to condemn Albedo. Because here's the thing, public opinion it can be terrifying, right? And no matter what, if he's found innocent, right, there's still gonna be people forever that will be like, but he's a creation, can we trust him? I don't know if I can trust him at all, you know? At all. We should check the other side too. I don't think it's gonna appear now because this is not the other thing, but we'll check anyway. I'm sorry, but I just don't want to miss anybody. I don't. I didn't mean to touch these, Donna. They're very nice though, Donna. Let's see. I have a feeling they'd put them right in front of us, right? But then it's not an event. What am I like again? I keep thinking this is like an event. It's a freaking Archon Quest. So they might not just have people hanging around the place, you know? You know, it just you never know. You never know. Let's then travel to Dragonspine, I'm guessing we're going to. Oh my god, it is so... Should we equip someone with, like, fire? Oh, we have Shangling. Yeah, perfect. I'm going to heal all my characters just in case as well, guys. I'm going to go to here as well. Yeah, no, this is... Because yeah, as I was saying, the public opinion will change everything forever. So pretty in the rain as well, right? But also, it's not just like the public opinion aspect as well. Is that like Albedo's privacy is gone forever? You know what I mean? He's gonna have to explain so many things to so many people, and obviously, like again, as I said, like I talk about that Gene Hunt quote all the time. It condemns him a little bit, right? It's like even though like we know he's a great dude and we love him dearly, all he's gonna be seen now by anyone who's gonna be commenting on his trial is the idea that he is not a human, you know? Oh my god, even seeing those orange ones is so like nostalgic. Oh, it's that. Okay, I was like carefully examine the ground. And like it's also a case of although everything is covered in stone, the season adventure, you know, it's a spot on the ground that looks quite different than the surroundings. It's also like all that investigation material, it's terrifying stuff. Like whenever Conry is mentioned, I get scared, right? But I think also at the same time, even beyond like if it's Conry or whatever, I think it also could be just the case that it is, there could be a chance that he's investigating it to stop it, right? That's my mindset. Maybe he's trying to stop anyone from doing this. Maybe he's trying to like find out like the secrets of like those the Conrian alchemical stuff. You know what I mean? Maybe he's thinking about like gold and Rheindotter, or maybe like he's bitter. But you know, you never know. There's loads of different things here, right? So I'm not going to condemn him right away. You remove the snowfield and a sizable hole underneath the large amount to fit a human body. What is this game? But the hole is completely empty and the surrounding markings make it look like something was dug up. So someone dug it up? Did an animal do this or some monster? But it's its body size. True. Right? Because if it was dug up, why would you need to dig it up if the alchemy was destroyed? It destroyed the body. You got it, Paimon. Detective Paimon. If one person did all this, why not remove traces like the others? And if Albedo isn't the one responsible, why was the location marked in his notes? Interesting. Maybe he knows something about this? He's aware of something about this? I'm like trying to find anything as well, you know? I really am. Holy hell. What was that? Oh, just opening the door. Okay, I thought someone got someone thrown against the door.
You
tell Jean about your findings from Albedo's office.
这样啊，我明白了。不论如何，还是很感谢你们。
Did Albedo submit an appeal?
是的，他要求进行第
Very
二次审
good.
判。
Very good. This is so much. Isn't it just so much?
而且，我也希望案件中剩余的谜团能被解开。
Right. Of
例如
course.
死者究竟是谁？尸体是怎么消失的？藏尸地留下的牙齿和骨骼已经送去化验了，总能找到死者来历的。只不过，
你怎么这个表情呀？
When Jean is unsure of something, I become unsure.
假如死者的身份被确认是蒙德公民，这起案件的性质只会更严重。而且第二次审判可能就要被转为公开。
They were saying this because they were trying to like not like that since we don't know if it's a Mondstadt citizen, they can't open up to the public yet. But it would have to like okay, that's when things get serious.
那对阿贝多来说相当不利。
Of course, I yeah, 100%. I don't think it'll be in Albedo's favor.
怎么会这样？
第二次审判将在2天后举行，届时还请到场参加。
Oh my god, I will attend it. but like, oh,
好的，我们记住了。
it
那
feels so
我
weird.
们就先走了，你也别太难过。
I agree, Paimon. I agree, but it's hard. It's very difficult. This is a very worrying feeling, and again, like, you know, it's. I think they're doing such a fantastic job of making this like a very uncomfortable situation for everyone involved, even for us. The characters are uncomfortable. We're uncomfortable. It's a very uncomfortable situation.
谢谢你们的关心，我会努力尽到应尽的责任。
You see us passing like some more on the table because I can't have Albedo like going to prison. Miles, what are you doing? Jean, you noticed this.
迈尔斯，
Yes. Thank God Jean is freaking a genius. Twice now he's stooping. Where is he?
第二次审判将在2天后举行，届时还请。
We will. Man, Miles is being suspicious. Miles is being weird. Oh, wait until 2 days later, so we're doing the trial right away? Okay. There has to be something to do with Miles here. Oh, nice. Oh, we can do a wish, right? Yeah, why not? I know I said I'd wish with 10, but like, I don't know, I'm getting a bit, antsy about it. You know what I mean? Oh no! No. Yes!
鼎鼎的4枚会现任会长，领导者总指挥话事人，老板纳维亚，很高兴认识你。看你才貌出众，气度不凡，我有种预感，我们的缘分会像我的名号一样长
Oh
呢。
my god. What a glorious, glorious feeling that I didn't expect to happen here at all. I really didn't. That is such a fantastic feel. I can actually like add it to like the video as well. That is so freaking fun. That is so freaking fun. Oh my god, our girl, the MVP, oh my god. This feels like classic, I say classic, it's like a year old, but this feels like early Genshin playthroughs would be, right? Where you would just get a 5-star randomly. I actually won a 50-50 as well. Look at her. Look at her. I need you to look at her right now. Did she move her eyebrows up? This is what you call a perfect character. A perfect character. Oh my freaking god. So cool. So cool. I'll add that to the other video as well since the other video isn't even uploaded yet. That's freaking great. Oh my god. What happy days, guys. I'm very happy because I did say I was waiting for Navia or Sino, right? And now here we have it. We have Navia, the gal herself, the MVP of Fontaine, my gal, my everything, my whole world. I adore her to pieces. And I need to wait 2 days. This is so motivating now, you know? That feeling of like, yeah, we got Navia. I can like, you know, I don't feel...
差不多该去找秦了，跟他会合，一起出席第2次审判吧。
Yeah. It's not that I feel relaxed now. It's that like I'm just like I'm like pumped. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, let's do this. To talk about this trial before it starts, I think that what like is going to be pretty hard about this trial is that like, you know, first of all, Miles I think is going to have something to play in this. Like Miles is snooping, Miles is doing all this stuff as well. But I also think as well that what's difficult about this is that we have like every single character in this game, named character, like named vision wielder, knows Albedo, has some trust in Albedo. Even if the trust is shaken, obviously they have to carry out their duties. But that's what makes it so difficult, so complicated. The idea that we're about to go into a trial again based on an investigation that we've done that somehow made Albedo look worse, you know? And Albedo's a character that we love dearly and we've had such a connection to since the start of this game. It's going to be such a weird feeling. It really will be. I'm ready, Jean.
2位，准备好的话， 我们就出发吧。
Yep. Let's go.
好，请跟我来。
Oh no. Oh, we're back in this ominous
各位，
area.
本次庭审为阿贝多被指控谋杀与藏尸一案的第2次审判，依然由我请古恩希尔德代为进行。
And look, there's Miles over there. Miles, keep your mouth shut. Keep it shut.
庭审人员配置不变，陪审员仍由西风教会驻记塔利亚先生担任。
That is such a pretty name as well.
检举方代表赫塔小姐，被告的代理发言人凯亚先生，本次案件被告人西风骑士团调查小队队长阿贝多。
Look at our sweet boy.
人员均已就位，我们开始吧。
Your Honor. Objection. He's sweet. He's a sweet boy. Your Honor, please.
赫塔小姐，联合调查小组是否有新发现？
是的，我们将证人从藏尸处找到的牙齿与骨骼送往教会医务部门进行检验，得到结论，这确实是人的牙齿和骨骼。
Not good at all.
同时，调查小组查阅了蒙德近期的人员流动情况，我们注意到
No.
有几个人消失了好一阵子。
Please stop. Please stop.
牙齿和骨骼为我们提供了死者的年龄与性别信息。有趣的是，近期失踪的蒙德居民中有1位恰好与检验结果完全匹配。
Rough. Absolutely rough.
医务部门工作繁忙，因此委托西风教会的罗莎莉亚小姐将结果带到庭审现场。
汉瑟曼，猎户，男，46岁，单身，没有亲人。因为没有亲人，所以无人报案。
Oh, that's
符合
very
上
sad,
次审
isn't
判
it?
中提及的内容。
That's super sad. The idea that he just had no one to report it as well, you know?
此外，根据医务部门的就诊记录，这位猎户曾在3年前被机关伤到大腿骨。迪卢克先生找到的大腿骨上确实有对应伤痕，因此可以认定，被阿贝多先生埋藏起来的尸体之一是汉瑟曼。至于反常的白骨化速度，恐怕与一些专项技术有关。
A specialized technique like raw? But does this mean it's gonna get open to the public now?
推定这项技术是炼金术也算合理，对吧？
对，可以这么说。
Okay, both are
魔法
possible.
炼金术均有可
But the
能。
issue is it lines up with the evidence we've seen so far. That's the issue.
感谢证人的发言。
所以，目前至少有1位死者的身份明确了。可被告的动机是什么？
基于被告的书信，有理由认为他故意选择
Oh,
没有亲属的
Jesus.
单身人士下手，将他们作为炼金术实验试点对象。
But that's so sinister. This is Albedo.
为了成就牺牲蒙德居民，实在是性质恶劣。
I can't even think of it that way, Hertha. Albedo's so good at these like little subtle looks. It's like he knows there's something going on here. You know what I mean? But he's like very subtly like showing his disdain for this.
另外，还有1位证人，有请唐娜小姐。
Donna who stopped liking DeLuke.
糟糕，
是花店的那个糖吗？
Yeah.
我很抱歉，现在才站出来。其实，就在迪卢克老爷看见阿贝多先生毁尸灭迹的那天，我也在。
You were there with DeLuke? Or you were around where DeLuke was?
那天我和朋友
Okay.
外出露营，夜晚在山间休息，一整晚我都没睡好，就在凌晨时分起来散步，
Okay.
然后我就看到了迪卢克老爷。我有点想试着与迪卢克老爷聊2句，
Oh God.
便也往那个方向走去。
There's just a piling of
随后我
evidence.
就看到山崖下有一个人在处理尸体。我非常害怕，生怕他会发现我。就算逃离了那个地方，也成日心惊胆战。
Oh. So
我甚至开始想， 如果没有暗恋迪洛克老爷该多好。
So the reason she now no longer looks at Diluc in this way is because she associates her crush with Diluc of wanting to talk to Diluc, and because of her crush with Diluc wanting to make her talk to him, as she went to try and talk to him, she saw a dead body being hidden, and now she associates her crush with that. That would be horrifying. That's an actual thing though, right? That actually happens with like association. You associate certain, like I know this is not even comparable, but you know, like if you eat a food, like a food item when you're sick or something, you no longer, you tend to like I heard people being like, oh, I can't eat that anymore. I had it a lot of times when I was feeling sick, you know. You associate with a time, you associate things with times and places, and her crush is now associated with a murder in her eyes.
如果没有和他说话的愿望
Yeah, exactly.
就不会见到这些可怕的事了。我是这么想的。
I feel very bad for like the people who had to witness this, right?
因为害怕，直到今天才被赫塔小姐说服，站到证人席上。我感到非常抱歉。
原来如此，
能站出来就已经非常勇敢了，唐纳
Oh
小
my
姐。
god, Diluc. Very nice to say. Look at my beautiful man.
法庭会感谢您的勇敢与公正，唐纳小姐。
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm never gonna badmouth these characters, right? Like, for coming forward with the stuff. It is very brave.
是的，是的，谢谢你。
2个证人确凿无疑。现在待解决的问题，只剩下如何让尸体消失了。
我依然认为与书信中提到的炼金技术有关。被告是蒙德首屈一指的炼金术士，他完全有这个实力。
关于这一点，
So like an
特
accelerated
别调查
rot?
员查到了一些相关信息，我将在这里出示这些证据。
难道是？
The evidence we found in Albedo's office. Oh my god, it's just piling on. But we also have that like the difference in the grave site as well, right?
下面是从被告阿贝多位于骑士团2楼的办公室内搜出的证据，而其中最重要的一项是这张地图。
Yeah. But that third grave site was different, right?
这张地图与被告的笔记放在一起，上面标出的地点也与被告的书信内容以及犯罪地点一致。
请问这张地图是你的东西吗？
Say no. Say no.
是。
My truthful boy. My truthful boy.
上面的标记也是你亲手画上去的吗？对。
Oh, even like this, the voice actor's so good.
对。
The
是。
Oh.
你应该明白，这意味着你犯罪的事实将越发确凿，甚至无从
We
推翻。
have to have something against this. We have to.
不要。
既然你们连我办公桌的暗格都能打开，我也得为自己辩解。
Please. Please.
人证俱在，你还有什么借口？
Well, he deserves to say something.
请允许我坚持之前的说法。从始至
Yes.
终，
Okay.
我都没
Let's
有杀
go.
过人。
Let's go. Look at it. Even look at this. Like they're directing the frick out of this quest.
事到如今，你竟然还敢说这种话？
Just let him speak. Let him say what he has to say.
赫塔小姐，客观来说，你的推论算得上缜密，也有
Right.
说服力。
Right.
不过我还不
Oh
打算
my
就此认罪。
god.
难道你还有什么借口？
无罪之人想方设法自证清白，怎么能被称为找借口呢？何况目前，
Huh?
我只是在等待。
He's like so calm. Yeah, he is very like calm about it, right? He's exercising patience.
等待，可不会让你犯罪的
So
事
is
实
he waiting
消
for
失。
something to happen? Is something going to happen?
我更愿意相信，等待是一种技巧。有些事不会自然浮现出来，总得有什么人把遮盖其上的积雪浮掉才行。
God. Very ominous. I bet he seems serious but unfazed. Does that mean he didn't do anything untowards? I believe him, right? He mentioned brushing off the snow. Is that supposed to be a hint? The third grave we found, right? If it was a hint, then it must have something to do with the Dragon's Mine, which reminds me of one of the locations marked on the map we found was in Dragon's Mine, wasn't it?
发现这份笔记的人是你吧？旅行者。
Yes!
那地图上的第3个标记
He's
点，
so smart.
你一定也去看过了吧？
And I love that he knows us so well that he knew we would have gone there. Yes.
可以告诉我们那里是什么样子吗？
You nod your head and give an honest account of the scene you found in Dragonspine. Whatever was kept in the hole was gone, and the surrounding area bore markings of an unknown creature. With everything covered in snow, no one knew there was something to discover in the first place.
从这个描述来看，那里面一
Yeah,
定
but why
也是
wasn't
尸
it
体。
destroyed by alchemy? I need to think about this. What clues am I missing? So the first mark location.
第一个标记点位于蒙德城附近，当时贝亚特利奇目击阿贝多用炼金术制造了一处坑洞，并将其中一具尸体埋入。
Alchemy to dig a hole.
而附近的灌木丛中有一只男鞋与一小块碎布，两条线索结合起来
Jesus
可以推出阿贝多或许杀了人藏尸那里。
And then we have
第二个标记点位于龙脊雪山与晨曦酒庄的中间地区。迪卢克目击阿贝多将一具成年男性的尸体藏在那附近的土坑里。迪卢克所描述的阿贝多的行为与贝亚特利奇的描述几乎完全一致，二者显然没有串通的必要，所以证词值得信任。而这一次，迪卢克从藏尸处找到了人的骨头与牙齿。此后，唐娜也证明自己那天在现场，并目击了相同的事。唐娜与迪卢克跟阿贝多应该都没什么过节，就算唐娜仰慕迪卢克
Yeah, no.
也没有为此栽赃阿贝多的必要。而且唐娜的反常确实从庭审前就开始了。
the human
根据检验
remains.
结果，这些遗骸确实属于某位蒙德市民，而从证人的证词来看，阿贝多是最后一个接触那些东西的人。
Which is super worrying.
难道阿贝多用炼金术腐化了那具尸体，使之只留下一点点骸骨？这
I didn't mean to skip that, so we have to go to the third marked
第
location
三
as
个标
well.
记点位于龙脊雪山上，我们根据地图才找到那里。
Yeah.
说是我和派
I
龙
can't-
一起
I'm so sorry,
观察
like,
了
I'm
第三
sorry.
处地点。积雪下有个不小的土坑，尺寸足够藏一具尸体。土坑周围还有某种爪子刨过的痕迹。
So it has to be a beast of some kind, right?
土坑里没有尸体，也没有什么残留物。
So do we associate this with the human remains? Because there's no human remains, right? No? Okay. And the difference.
三个地点都被阿贝多标记在暗格内的地图上，它们之间有共同点，也有不同点。根据已知信息，这三处地点很有可能都被用于藏尸。坑洞的尺寸确实都能容纳一具尸体。然而，第三处土坑周围有某种被爪子刨过的痕迹，前两处都没有。第三
Yeah.
处土坑周围也没有目击者。
And there's no, like, fabric or anything.
雪山上有野兽与魔物，难道是这些生物将土坑里的东西刨了出来？可为什么只有这一处如此？而且痕迹看起来并不是特别新鲜的那种，说明第三处土坑存在的时间比之前两处要久。
So we're saying that was maybe the first one?
假如第三处土坑与前两处不是一个时期留下的，难道是作案时间不同吗？
What? What separate incident? There's a lot of stuff here. Albedo's identity?
我的这位朋友阿贝多，对外的身份是炼金术士，蒙德西风骑士团调查小队队长。实际上，他还是白垩之子，即有五大罪人之一。
Five sinners,
多克
man.
创造的生命奇迹，人造人。
The five sinners, if I remember correctly for the Dane quest, what that means is like the five people that didn't fight in the War of Conria, right? If I'm remembering exactly correctly. I can put a correction there as well because I remember Dane was saying that as well about the five sinners.
相信绝大部分人都会认同以下这些观点：阿贝多为人稳重，头脑聪明
Yeah.
具有相当的学识，待人接物也总是很友善。
His baseline is respect.
此外，不得不说，他的心思足够缜密。假如他想做什么坏事，
Yes,
应该
great
会做得很
point.
隐蔽。
Such a great point. Like what? Like his. If I know this is so weird to say, if he committed a murder, I feel like it'd be well more hidden, and no one's gonna see him like do it.
目前为止，阿贝多并未展现出对人类的敌意，也没有表现出任何异常。
Great way to look at it.
但无论如何，作为朋友，都不应当暴露他是人造人的事，
As his
那
friend.
只会为他带去麻烦。龙脊雪山终年覆雪，气温极低。即便如此，山上也有耐寒的动物与魔物。 雪山深处更是藏有奇异的生命。
Doran
魔龙杜林的残骸，他虽然已经死去很久，却依然拥有诡异的生命力。如此说来，龙脊雪山上确实发生过不少怪事。
So this is what we're associating this with this? Encounters on
没
Dragonspine?
记错的话，雪山上似乎有过与阿贝多长得一模一样的人。那时我和派蒙也在，还有其他伙伴。
This is what we were saying though, that it could be another doppelganger who's carrying this out, right?
等等，长得一样的人。
Let's go. Let's go. I'm guessing Albedo has a plan. Should I help him out? But what does he want me to do? Announce a break in the case? No, I should play it safe. Since I made an honest assessment of the facts, I should be honest in my doubts too. It's only fair. You know what's crazy about that whole thing in our head that we were having a conversation with ourselves with? It was actually like very like well thought out, and it started off with like with all the evidence of the different locations and what happened and how they're different to each other, and then it really went into his character, why he wouldn't just do something like this, and also made the best point to me, which is the idea that if he was going to do something like this, it would be covered up. It's so weird to me that like you would be caught and then stare directly at, you know, someone as he's doing this. Like I feel like Diluc is amazing and you know all that, but I just don't think Albedo would. If he's doing experimentations, he's not going to do it so in the open, you know? Besides, I think I understand what Albedo was trying to tell me just now.
请等一下，关于我
Oh
提
my
交给金团长
god!
的调查结果，我自己还有一个疑问。
So cool, okay.
在上次庭审提到的2起案件中，被告阿贝多都被指控销毁尸体后，用炼金术将地面恢复原状。
But the earliest one, the third one, wasn't restored.
可是，我在雪山看到的第3处地点却不是那样。土坑里的土是向外洒出的，
I love his
更
voice
像
as
是
well.
有什么东西被刨了出来。假如罪犯是同一个人，为什么不把第3处地点还原成没有痕迹的样子？此外，第3处地点周围的痕迹看起来也不是最近才弄上去的。我想，这足够说明他与前2次事件发生在不同时期。
We're doing such a good job. Let's go. Let's go.
基于这2点，我对本起案件仍抱有怀疑。我希望得到真相。看到公正的判决结果，谢谢。
Furrows his eyebrows with a little thank you at the end too. Well done, Wander, well done.
你果然发现了。
Oh, he's like proud of us as well. He knew for a fact that when he said he was gonna have patience, I feel like maybe he was talking about us then.
的确存疑，但我必须指出一点：目前除了那张地图，没有任何线索表明有被告之外的人知道那个地方。
Right? Yeah.
光凭这一项证据，被告的嫌疑就高于其他人，或者除非阿贝多先生现在要矢口否认那张地图是他画的。
关于这点，我来回答旅行者的问题吧。
Albedo's voice actor is so freaking good. Let's do a response now.
假如我想证明自己无罪，确实应当如赫塔小姐所说，矢口否认。
Look at this. Look at him. Look at him.
但很遗憾，地图上的标记都是我做的，3处地点都被我藏了东西。
Wait. But it's something else, not bodies? I mean, I know it's not. I know he wouldn't do that, but like, there's something else, right? What is
那
it?
里的确有过3具尸体，
Oh.
特别是龙脊雪山上那个地点，我处理了一个人，将他埋葬在那里。
Wait, Albedo. Is he talking about?
你果然做了这种事。
He's not talking about the doppelgangers, is
听
he?
到了吗？他对犯罪事实供认不讳。
No, wait a second.
不，赫塔小姐，关于那个人，会有一些故事要说。
Yeah, oh my god, is he? Looking directly
许
at
久之
Eula.
前，我在雪山上遇到一位不速之客，不知为何，他似乎
Oh my
很想
god.
借助雪山
Oh my
这样
god.
人迹罕至的环境优势除掉我。
And he looked at Eula, because wasn't Eula the first person who was attacked by one of them? And she was there.
他是真心要杀我，为此，我们之间发生了战斗。
Oh.
我杀死他，将他的尸体埋葬在雪山那个位置。
So that was the doppelganger then. So like, it's so crazy to just say this outright in the courtroom though, right? Because it's still like a big revelation. And Eula can back up this, right?
有关这件
Yes.
事，
Yes.
那天 我、他、安博、旅行者派蒙，还有冒险家协会的班尼特都在一起。
We can vouch.
那次是冒险家协会在雪山举办活动，后来活动结束，我们纷纷离开雪山。假如阿贝多说的不是我们在山腰上遇到的那个，那么他与对方的战斗应该发生在我们走后。
Right. So what Eula's saying is it's not exactly a vouching. What she's saying is the one we fought, which is the Whopper, right? The Whopper flower. There's a different one after that as well, which we know this ending of that scene, if you remember the end of that event, was another one standing on the mountain staring down at Albedo. So she's talking about there must have been another one after he left too, which again, there's no, with what we saw that day, there's no way we wouldn't believe that, right?
第一、第二起案件果然是你干的，你杀死了那些无辜的人。
No.
不，我不认可你的
Yeah, take
说法。
that. You're wrong.
亲口承认过的事实，还要当场反悔吗？难道你害怕到胡言乱语了？
You do not understand. This is beyond even me. This is beyond all of
赫
us.
塔小姐为什么如此尖锐呢？我还没说那件事最重要的一点。
He's so calm. He's so calm.
雪山上袭击我的那个人，有一头金发，蓝
Oh my
色眼
God.
睛，身高与我相仿，穿着与我几乎完全一致的衣服。
I can't get over the directing. Is he just gonna outright say it? The directing is incredible, but if he's gonna outright say this,
哎呀，那不就完全和你一样了吗？
we can vouch for this. We can vouch. We saw this.
一样的，
So his right does come back to what happened back then.
长得一样，为什么穿着也一样？
Mm-hmm.
天哪，他在说什么？
It's scary.
我想离开这里。
It was freaky for us too.
可是，现在的重点应该是你在雪山实施了杀
You
人
gotta let
行
him
为吧
finish, Hertha. I understand Hertha has a very good case here, but you just gotta let him finish.
是的，我在那一天杀死了跟我外形几乎完全一样
Besides
的
the
对手，
star, right? Besides the little twinkle on the throat.
但我从来没有说过我杀的是人。
Oh my god! He's just gonna say it? He's just gonna outright say it?
原来是这个意思。看来我有必要撤销我的证言。
What?
你说什么？
人带来了，各位。
I brought her.
等等，你
Wait, you?
走进来的那个人，
What? What?
这是怎么回事？
Wait, so that was the patients he was talking about?
你是谁？你为什么会有和我
No
一样的脸？
freaking way.
你好啊，
A calmer looking Hertha.
如你所见，那位是西风骑士团
No
后勤队
freaking
长
way.
赫塔。
Is this another Whopper flower that became Hertha?
是吗？这样啊？你刚才铺垫的一
No.
切，包括你供认犯罪事实，
Freaking God, what a
都是为了
reveal.
这一刻。
Albedo was that's why he's being so calm. He knew everything was gonna work out like this.
可对我本人展开攻击，又能对检方提出的确凿事实造成多少动摇？我站在这里，只是为了捍卫蒙德的正义。
Oh no, and she's trying to appeal to emotions here.
安静！
Yes, please order in the
这
court.
些年
What
我
a
经常
freaking
驻扎雪
reveal.
山，就是因为雪山上有我一直研究的对象——魔龙杜林。
I'm so proud. I have chills. I am so proud of Albedo.
数百年前，杜林在与东风之龙特瓦林的权力一战中落败，被风神巴巴托斯与特瓦林封印在龙脊雪山。杜林是炼金术的造物，人工生命中拔尖的存在，死亡也无法真正消灭他。他的心脏仍在跳动，并随时间流逝逐渐复苏。
Oh man. I can barely catch up, not catch up in knowledge wise, but breath wise. He's just dropping all of this in the
而
court.
雪山里那个与我一模一样的人，正是杜林腹中被舍弃的试验品，人造人计划中的失败者。
And this makes perfect sense. Well, this is what I was saying. Why, because he went through all this and he was a creation himself, it makes sense that he would 100% be interested in this type of this type of stuff.
人造人？你想说什么？你想说我是人造人吗？还是说站在门口的是你从雪山弄来的冒
I
牌
don't
货
know.
一个人造生命？
I know that Hertha seems very calm. The other one.
看到自己气急败坏的样子，还真是不习惯呢。冒牌货，这句话应该由我来说才对。 你最近似乎很活跃嘛，冒牌货。秦团长，这不是什么需要犹豫的场合吧？你我相处这么久，难道还认不出
Come on,
哪一个
Jean.
才是
Come
你
on.
最熟悉的队长吗
You gotta trust Albedo with this one.
二位看起来并无区别，但从谈吐和神态来看，恐怕更倾向于后来的那位。
That's so cool. Just because she knows her so well. Is the eye color
你
different?
能为你说的话负责吗？要知道，如果按照刚才的推论，阿贝多自己不是嫌疑更大吗？
I mean, wouldn't that help his case?
我们怎么判断两个一样的人中，他不是假的那个？我当然可
The
以
star.
说，真
The
的
star
阿
in
贝
his
多早
neck.
就被替代了。我们眼前这个，只是杀人凶手。
And very desperate is his Hertha now too.
西风骑士团的诸位战友，你们之中与我一同战斗过的人，应该还记得，我身上最长的疤在
Stop.
哪里？
Stop. Look, can I say as well how brighter the courtroom has gotten since this information has come to light?
我知道。说出
Oh my
你的
god,
答
Eula,
案。
yes, yes, this is amazing. This is so amazing.
在那之前
No, our eye color is the same.
迈尔斯，你知道吗？
Miles,
我
what did you do, Miles?
你不知道，还是忘了？这些天听说你晕头转向，极度反常，于是连那次战斗你是离我最近的人这件事也忘了。
不是的，我奇怪，我的头
Is
好
this real? Is Miles actually feeling this way?
疤在这里，
Look at this freaking, like, they're outdoing themselves here.
为什么一脸紧张？难道你没有意识到这件事？还是说，骑士团里你的内应没有告诉你，赫塔的左臂有一条伤疤？
Jesus Christ! So they wouldn't have been replicated.
阿贝多对你们这样的东西有所研究。假如你不承认，
No.
就露出自己的胳膊。
That's the thing. That's one of the imperfect things about these like replicants or these homunculuses, right? Is that they tend to like not replicate everything perfectly.
不用惊慌，现在加上也来得及。你，或者说，你们这些享受着杜林生命力的衍生品，
Oh my
应该拥有这种
god!
能力才是。
So she's another spawn of Durin's life force.
强悍的生命力，肆意的变化。无形之人，你不敢行动，是担心一旦开始变化，将影响到
Is
这里
Miles
所
an
有你的
accomplice
同
as
伙
well?
吗？
That would make sense with all the snooping he was doing.
同伙？他的同伙是迈尔斯吗？
不只是迈尔斯，被同种生命之力影响的生物
No.
大多都因此而去。
No.
但有
No.
趣的是，呼朋引伴反而牵制了他。
Wait, like Donna and Beatrice?
一旦开始变化，你周围的人也会受到这种力量的影响，你无法控制。因为在这片生命
Stop.
网络里，你现在担任着核心。
This means that like these homunculuses, these, you know, these parts of Durin's life force, these duplicates have all infiltrated Mondstadt. And they've done it like nearly, if it wasn't for Albedo, they would have done it seamlessly.
亮出手臂。该死！
Oh my god, I wasn't expecting this at all. No, wait, so it's not Beatrice?
快走！
This music as well, oh my god. Wait, no, did these people... But there are... oh my god, oh my freaking god. There's more than I even thought.
掩护那个冒牌货了。
They've infiltrated Mondstadt. They've freaking infiltrated Mondstadt. No!
他要逃跑，
Oh my
别让其他人
freaking
阻挠我
god,
们。
wait. Mondstadt's in trouble.
门外还有人要往里冲，应该也是和他一伙的。
No! They've... Oh god, guys, I have chills everywhere. I have chills everywhere. That's so terrifying. That's so scary.
啊！他一下子跳得很高，跃了过去。
Jesus Christ, that's terrifying.
可恶，跟我追！
They... You know how scary that is? the fact that they've probably been in Mondstadt for a while now. Catherine noticed something was up. Right as well. Right away. And this music as well is perfectly selling what's happening here. I don't say this often, but it makes it feel like Mondstadt is effed, right? If they were able to get in here so seamlessly. That is terrifying. It's time.
全体列队行动！3队，冒牌货交给你们了。终于能跟你们说话了。这几天的事我会逐条说明，但在开始之前，希望你能相信以下几点。
This is one of the most terrifying things ever. Probably one of the scariest moments in the history of Genshin for me.
第一，我没有杀人。
I know.
也从未将死者的尸体用于炼金实验。
I trusted you from the beginning, buddy.
第二，在场大部分我们的人都知道骑士团的计划，而证人中，迪卢克老爷那样敏锐的类型，
Okay.
在这次庭审前就察觉到
That
异
is a
常。
really involved plan. So that means everyone in the Knights of Favonius were in a Eula. I'm guessing at that stage then I wonder if like even Rosaria was in it, even though I know she's not Knights of Favonius, but like, and it's so cool that Luke was able to be like, oh, okay, I understand what's happening, right? So they all just went along with it. Jean probably knew as well, right? That's quite an involved plan.
是的，跟我来。
Very cool way of revealing this. Very cool way of doing this. Oh my god! What? What?
怎么回事？城里竟然有魔物！
Guys, constant chills. This is terrifying.
魔物的进攻就要开始了，都是从雪山过来的。
Oh
不过
my
我们也早有准
god, the Knights of Favonius.
备。应该说，我们早就在防范杜林的进一步复苏。这些怪物受到腐殖之力的影响，变得极度躁动，迟早会攻击蒙德城。
So it's like it started. Okay, it started agitating the
为了无可避
monsters.
免的一战，我们安排了这些。
Please let us help. Please let us help.
接下来，希望你们二位能跟我一起行动。
Yesterday
机动支援其他
I
人
would do it. Say no more.
好吧，那我们先去哪里？
Incredible.
去城墙上方。
Incredible. This is so. Is that Mona?
秦团长，目前骑士团周
Oh
围暂
my
无危险，
god.
我们应对的很及时，人员部署足够充分，甚至可以分出一些机动支援各个地区。
各方面信息表明，雪山来的魔物有可能伪装成附近的居民，注意分辨。
对了，占卜结果显示，还有一些人是被某种神秘力量影响了，
Okay.
本身并不是魔物。
Okay.
对于这些人，我们只控制不伤害，所以
That's
战斗
tough.
前一定要先分辨
That's
敌人的
tough to
身份。
figure out, though, isn't it?
是，
That is super tough. Oh, it's so cool to see Mona as well. It's so cool seeing them in action as well. Look at you, Mona.
刚好说到与你有关的话题，我希望阿贝多。
Yes,
你
yes, we heard it from Albedo as
能
well.
组成机动小队，灵活支援城内各个地区。
好久不见了，我也来帮忙了。我会留在这里帮助秦团长监控全局的，其他地方就劳烦你们多操心了。
Thank you so much.
别担心，水占盘上看不到一点失败的
Yes
可能。这次我们一定会胜利的。
That's all I ever needed. Wait. So we have to head. There's different locations on the city wall we have to go to as well. I don't know if this is the perfect team for it. If it's Hilly Churls, yeah, we can do this. Right? If it was Whopper Flowers, I don't know. I'm so impressed, guys. This is one of the most incredible... Wait, there's people fighting down here?
是阿贝多队长和荣誉骑士
Oh god.
还有那个白色的飞行生物。这附近有些居民表现得很异常，你们千万小心。
往昔之眼，奉我之命。
少爷，拿去玩吧，这如同风小，杀！真是快！
What Venti's voice, by the way?
师傅的枪法，
起风了。
That is so incredible.
目标上钩。
Okay. Luba, do your work.
辛苦几位了，有你们帮忙。
It's okay, don't worry about it. We gotta go do our stuff. Okay, thank you so much.
但愿大家没事。
Thank you so much.
非常感谢你们的帮助。
This is so incredible. We're defending Mondstadt. That was Venti there as well, wasn't it?
温迪，
糟糕，有人来了！
Shoot, someone's coming?
救救我！拜托了，不要
What?
求求你了！
What?
喂，搞什么呀？是我们啦！
哎呀，不是普通民众啊！
Oh, he attacked like a regular citizen amongst all this. That's very. Did you hear him?
救救我！拜托了，
Oh
不
my
要伤害我
god.
求求你了！差不多开始了，按我们说好的来吧。我也这么
So
想。
Venti's in on it too. Okay.
不过好久没处理过这么大场面了，有预感会很累呢。我当然会请客喝酒的，请不
Oh.
用担心。
You know what this is? Remember he helped out with like the rebellion with Vanessa as well in Mondstadt. I always just think about this. Like I know it's not this exact same thing, but like, you know, it's Venti once again being the Archon.
有这句话我
That's
就放
so
心了。
sweet. I love it.
看起来他们完全知道彼此的身份呢。
Well, that's pretty cool. I actually didn't know that aspect. People can make new friends when we're not here. You know, the world keeps turning.
刚才你们庭审期间，魔物从龙脊雪山方面涌来，后来突然变得十分烦躁。
Oh, okay.
恐怕是核心在里面受到了你们的压制。
What a team.
不过也真没想到，雪山的魔物会
It's
进化到这个地
advanced.
步。进化从来都是一件值得敬畏的事情，更别说杜林还吸收了之前的假冒者。
Jesus, so scary.
说起来，阿贝多刚刚提到的那张地图
Yeah.
还有3个坑、消失的尸体，都是怎么回事呀？
目击证人看到我藏尸的场面是真的。我一直在观察雪山那边，有些人消失在雪山里，再回来是
So
心
that's
情
the
大变。
people that were changed.
他们之中有些还好些，只是被杜林的力量影响；有些则已经被
Devoured.
怪物吞噬，怪物变作他的样子潜入蒙德城。被取代的人大多没有亲属，表现异样也难以被察
So
觉。
sad, isn't it?
怪物借着他们的形象靠近其他人。我处理掉了2个试图动手的。
那迪卢克找到的牙齿和骨头是受害人的吗？
Oh yeah.
是的，怪物吞噬他们，
Oh my
慢慢驯化
god.
有时甚至留些残骸作为化形的支撑。第一位受害人只剩下几根头发，
They've really done a
第二
thing
位
with this.
只剩牙和骨头。
They've done a thing with this game where like the doppelganger stuff was already terrifying. Now the way to describing this is like a horror movie or a horror game. It's terrifying.
销毁的只是怪物身躯，残骸和埋葬的仪式
Right, mimics.
都属于
Okay.
那些不幸的受害人。总要有人做些什么的，而且我得到了他们腐化时的数据
Okay.
很有用。当初我们在雪山一同战胜了化形成我的片片花，之后我和你们约定要各说一个故事，
Wait.
记得吗？
Was that at the end of the event? Because I remember like the like yeah, okay, there's some stuff I'm gonna forget, but I don't remember the exact story that they were talking about. It's been a
很高
while.
兴你还记得，那你一定记得，故事中的
Oh,
2号
okay.
想要取代1号，
And that stuff as well.
为此，他用片片花改造出了3号。
We remember about the doppelganger stuff, right? We saw some of it. But just not all of it, I think.
我与2号正面冲突，解决了他，埋在雪山。你们所看到的那个
Oh, that was the
坑
grave,
就是那时
okay.
留下的。但这些日子，杜林的活性化程度不断提高，魔物们被他的力量影响，为他所用，
Freaking
甚至将
god.
2号的尸体刨出来，送回杜林腹中。魔龙杜林吸收了那个失败品，将他的思维模式也一并纳入思考。之后，他分化出了怪物，学会了伪装。
So that's how they gained that like power?
此外，近期在雪山逗留太久的人，多少都会受到杜林力量的影响，而且这种力量并不会马上影响宿主，也无从判断危害程度。
So it varies from person to person?
你们不是说 城里许多人显得反常吗？刚才试图攻入骑士团的，就是那些普通人。
Which was an absolutely terrifying moment. Honestly, I'm glad we have it under control now, but it was terrifying.
杜林的力量潜伏在他们身上，爆发时那种争斗的意识暂时控制了他们。
Yeah, like all this doppelganger stuff is already terrifying. The way like all of this has been recounted to us, like it's really impressive and it's such like an amazing story. But it's hard not to feel just like you know, shocked and like a little bit icky throughout the whole thing, I guess. But that's yeah, that's
这正
it.
是我们想要的。生死关头，生命力才会完全爆发出来，我们才能找出所有受到影响、变得攻击性很强的个体。
Okay. So that was like part of the plan that they started off with.
啊，那该怎么办？总不能攻击那些普通人吧
Jean said subdue though, right?
这就是为什么我在这里了，都答应来帮忙了，兄弟出点力吧。风的力量暂时控制住他们，趁此机会，
Right.
骑士们将被影响的人管制起来，稍后会有专人处理。先说到这里应该差不多了。
The
接下来
thing?
要启动那个吧。
That thing? What's that thing?
是的，所以有些小秘密，例如我的身份，就先不要说了。
He wants us to keep the... Well, I guess there's something they can both relate to is keeping a secret from the people in Mondstadt, which I think is actually very special.
风的感觉差不多了。
What's happening? Always take out the harp. The most horrible situation could be happening. If he takes out this harp, I am in heaven. It's nostalgic for me. It's beautiful. Oh my god, look at this. Like, I'm over the moon. Over the moon.
蜂场，而且是这么多个。
全城范围内蜂场已就绪，各位能听到吗？
没问题。其他分队情况如何？
Oh, we can hear everyone now.
情况良好，目前人手充足，可以提供支援。侧门请求支援，马上过去。
So cool.
好厉害，人居然可以靠着风对话吗？
Oh, the
受
smile.
到庇佑的战士可以，这是风神巴巴托斯的恩赐。诸位，我们将赢下这次保卫行动。
其实啊，不对着风场
Oh my
压低声音
god
的话，也可以不被别人听到的啦。
A little tactic, I guess, as well.
难怪你突然就蹲下来了，偷偷摸摸的。
哎，这是什么话呀？
Yeah, come on.
这个声音，
Odalia.
温迪，
暴露了呢。
啊，抱歉，我只是路过寻求救助的吟游诗人。就在刚才拼命呼救的时候，是阿贝多和旅行者，还有派蒙救了我。没事就好。现在我们要往其他地方支援了。
Amazing interaction between Albedo and
感谢你，
Venti.
朋友，风神之力保佑你。
May you protect us? Please do. Oh my god.
至于这里嘛，交给我就行。
Venti! Oh my freaking god. Look at it. They are directing the hell out of this. This is so freaking cool. Wait, they're showing us what everyone's doing? Oh, there's Kaya standing at the freaking bridge, making sure nothing comes in.
如果我能选，还真不想站在正中间。
Yeah, but you can
还是
handle
瞧
it.
上
We know you can handle it.
过来了呢。
Look who it is.
闪开！
Oh, we stuck with Luke. That's so freaking sick.
哇塞，真是千钧一发，这下得多
Oh
谢迪
my
卢克老爷
God
出手相助了。
The two of them together as well.
不必客气，你不在这里，我也
Sure,
不出手。
sure.
你在这里
You were in
反
his
而挡着
way,
我的路。
Gaia.
那我要不还是走吧，留下来也只能提供一些元素反应造成的水蒸气。
He's like, okay, you take this then. I love their dynamics so freaking much. And the dynamic between Albedo, by the way, and Venti was so incredible as well. Just because it really feels like two people that can relate to each other, that have a secret about themselves. And the fact that like they shared that with each other over drinks possibly as well just means the absolute world to me. And also the explanation of like how this all came to be, like how the bodies were buried, why the bodies were buried, why these people have to shapeshift, all of it. Like it's like, wait, that makes sense. That's fine. That makes sense. So we can now move forward and protect Mondstadt, right?
是吗？
Suit yourself. He's like, you can stay here if you want.
好吧 你什么时候发现事情不对劲的？
第一次听
The
说，
first try, so he already knew. He already, yeah, we heard this, yeah.
我猜猜，因为那个冒牌鹤塔。
相比他，你的问题
Because
更
of
大。
you.
我怎么了？难道你要说我做代理发言人
That's so
不够尽
funny.
心尽力？
He noticed something was off about his freaking brother.
没人这么说，只是你好像
There
缺
you
乏一
go.
些紧
He
张。
knows you more. He knows you better than you think.
那迪卢克老爷觉得我什么时候才是真紧张？
自己想吧。下一批怪物又来了，
Jesus Christ, are you serious? This is like a freaking movie.
我看
Stop,
我还是
stop,
别想了
stop,
比较好。
stop. The two of them standing together. No, 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 no.
收劲！
Holy freaking hell, the two of them standing together on the bridge. Kaya and Luke fighting together is so freaking amazing. And then you can see the effects during as well. This game is giving us Kaya and Luke fighting side by side.
审判，
Back off. Oh my god, I am like in bits, in love. This is so freaking good.
小心着凉！
Oh, there's a big boy. There's a big boy.
火焰，
Let's go.
收劲！
Oh my. This is more than they ever like needed to give me. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's like one of the most incredible things that's happened in this game. And what a build. This is from the start of the game the relationship was built up like this. So that when you eventually got to actually see them work together, it's like this again. It's one of the most exciting things in the world. I am in love with this. In love.
他们在那边。
The brothers working together.
你们有空过来，说明其他地方还不太
The,
紧急。
did you hear what Luke said as well? When Kai said, "What do you think makes me nervous?" He turned around and saw the enemies, and in the coolest, most badass fashion ever goes, "I guess we'll find out, won't we?" That's so freaking cool.
你怎么不觉得是我们关心你们才第一个过来呀？
We do care. We care about you. Maybe this was the closest spot to the city gate.
把握主干道就是把握住战斗重心，这种选择确实稳妥。
And of course, he's giving us I love how dorky he looks with his his black eyebrows. And here's the thing, I don't mean that in a mean way. I think he's super handsome. I do.
战况还顺利吧？
I think sometimes he just looks dorky.
不用担心，这里就交给我和这位热心支援骑士团工作的居民迪卢克老爷吧。
Oh my god. This is gonna feed families for years.
怎么不说是前任骑兵队长和现任骑兵队长？
Albedo's like, remember who this guy is. And of course Kaya knows this, but
我不觉得有这个必要。
主干道就拜托了，我们先去其他地点了解情况。
加油！
对了，还得感谢你在庭审上的表现。我发现你
Oh,
后面
Albedo.
似乎完全相信我了。
look how small he is compared to Luke.
他可是从第一次审判就觉得不对劲了呢。
非要说的话，我更愿意相信曾经帮助过我的人，不会
Great
突然
stuff.
堕落成一个冷
Great
血
stuff.
杀手。
I am literally I will never get over the fact, and I can't believe it's almost over, right? The fact that we got to fight as Kai and Luke together, defending Mondstadt. You gotta be kidding me. Freaking hell, my heart can't take it.
听着好暖心。
It is sweet. He's such a
诚
sweetheart.
挚感谢你对我的
Oh,
信任
Mondstadt's on
和
fire.
对骑士团现任骑兵队长的帮助。凯亚也辛苦了。
We'll see you soon.
去吧，你们也要注意安全。
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. My head hurts, like, from how much, like, smiling I'm doing and laughing and Vishal! Oh my freaking god! She's defending the place as well. They're doing their poses. This is awesome. The directing of this is incredible. There's Barbara and Rosaria. This is incredible. This is incredible. This is a 10 out of 10. This is a 10. No way! we have a side mission to use Barbara to heal people. And literally, Barbara is standing side by side with these characters. is healing enough for everyone here. You know what I mean? They're like, that's enough for me. The presence of Barbara. I know she's not using her power, but still. Yeah, the way they're directing this, how cool it looks, how absolutely like freaking amazing, like the camera movements look. But also they're like feeding like Mondstadt lovers for forever. You know what I mean? They are feeding Mondstadt lovers for the rest of our lives. The Albedo and Venti having that beautiful interaction with each other. Rosario and Barbara out here like helping people out, you know, showing Barbara like healing people, like showing what the church does when possible, right? Showing Kaya and Luke fighting together, showing Fischl on the ground floor with Oz fighting everybody as well. Showing Venti like pretending to be hurt as well, all this stuff. Jean getting into action and Mona there as well, trying to predict what's going to happen, seeing there's going to be no failure. This is for Mondstadt lovers. This is this. It's incredible.
谢谢你，芭芭拉小姐。
Oh my god.
外面现在有些混乱，还请各位牧师留在教堂里。
你也别急着回去支援前线，你都受
Oh,
伤
look at the
了。
concern. Our princess.
我知道，请放心，我只想返回后方，继续帮助后勤。
Like, it's so cool to see the church in action healing people, right? It's so cool.
这样啊，那我们或许可以帮你一把。
如你所说，外面战况很混乱。 受伤的人最好不要落单行动。那边还有几位急着上前线的伤员。
Fantastic, Rosaria. Because again, Rosaria will do her job well, right? Or she knows right from wrong.
我明白了，非常感谢罗莎莉亚
What
小
a
姐。
beast.
别客气，分内事。芭芭拉，教堂里面就交给你了。
Mondstadt is under attack and everyone's banding together.
请放心吧。虽然不清楚事情的起源。 但姐姐他们很早就开始为今天准备了，我想。
Faith in Jean, your sister. Guys, I'm never gonna get over this. I can't.
不，是一定没问题。
芭芭拉，在忙吗？
姐姐，没有，我没事。
Look at these two.
有些事想告诉你。接
She
下来的
knew.
日子
She knew.
蒙德城里会发生一些事，会
Oh,
有战斗。
not even you need to take care of
你一定要保
others.
护好自己。
You need to take care of yourself.
怎么知道的？
阿贝多事先预警过，事情与龙脊雪山有关。
Oh my god, they trust him from the freaking start. I can't.
龙脊雪山，接下来城里会很危险吗？
Very in danger.
我不敢保证，但骑士团的大家会尽力保护所有人。
那谁来保护你呢？
别担心，我也答应你，我会保护好自己。
希望那边一切
Oh,
顺利。
they're gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine. But you're such a sweetheart, Barbara. So she even knew back then.
芭芭拉小姐，能来搭把手吗？
There's Grace. We know Grace.
好的，来了。
Oh, they're gonna do the camera angle again. No, this is perfect. The way that you do. There's Mona and Jean. What? Noelle slamming a hilly churl to the ground? Oh, Benny. Benny's even helping. Everyone's banding together. I can't. It's Amber and Mika.
来了，准备迎击。
I'm starting to get like really emotional about this.
各分队请注意，怪物正从11点钟方向快速靠
Great
近。
voices for these two as well.
数量是25个球球人，2个球球火
You
斧，
got this,
还
Amber.
有多种史莱姆。
This is making me feel so emotional.
请准备好元素对策。
哦，谢了，安博。
Roger that.
你好
Look, that. Stop this now. Stop this. I can't take much more. Oh my god. We're playing as... I'm like... We're playing as Amber and Mika. And like, by the way, like, I know it's just like Amber's one of the first characters I ever played as. That we all played as, you know?
组群危险！
I remember I like had struggles using her bow. And now I do anything to have like, and I could do it tomorrow really, have a fully leveled Amber on our side. We go up here. Oh my god, we're literally fighting on the edges. They're doing this battle so freaking perfectly. Take this. This is a bomb. Amber, S tier character. Oh, look at the dancing thing as well. I love it. Hey, get closer to it. All of you get closer. No. That's unfair. No, okay, now you're trapped in there. What'd you think of this? What'd you think? That's what you deserve. They're like staying away from it. I thought it's supposed to like distract them. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's something different I'm thinking of. They're like, I'm gonna be distracted, but at a distance. Ooh. This is one of the most like amazing stop, why get distracted by it? Why did that get distracted? Go over to it. I'm probably thinking of a different move altogether, aren't I? There's a different move out there that distracts enemies, right? It has to be. It has to be. Look at them down there. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them down. Look at my boys down there. Look at them. You see them? You see them? You see them? I'm gonna be sick.
还没从冒牌货的事情里回过味来，你不是知道计划吗？
我只知道你突然有一天就消失了。秦团长说你没事，但有个重要任务需要你消失一段时间，最后所有人都以为你死了。然后隔了2天，
Look at
你突然又
them.
冒出来了，看起来也没什么不一样。如果事先不知道，我可能真会被骗到吧。
所以那种才可怕。
Yeah.
就是，谁愿意相信身边人被这些怪物替代了呀？
That's why this scares me, right? Like we have to find those imposters like right away.
没关系，这次之后，同类问题应该会被根除。
Fantastic, because I was thinking Mondstadt. I genuinely thought Mondstadt was gone. I was like, it's over.
阿贝多先生，你还好
Oh,
吗？没有
Mika.
遇到太多麻烦吧？
That's so sweet.
我不在庭审里，真的很担心。
我也是。
Look at these two sweethearts.
简直不敢相信。
I'm gonna be sending letters to Kale, be like, you should see Amber. She's the coolest hero ever lived. But Kale knows that.
看来尤拉小姐的保密工作完成得非常好，感谢2位关心，我很好。
尤拉确实是这样，认真的时候不会松口，交给她保密的事也绝不
Someone
会
you can
泄露。
trust.
这个我们也很早就发现了。
Yep, I agree. I agree. She's one of the most dependable people ever.
不过，最初怎么决定让赫塔消失的来着？打了这么半天，我都有点想不起来了。
是凯亚提出我们的计划需要一个足够被大家注意到、有相当声望又不那么高调夺目的人物。毫无疑问，没有比赫塔小姐更适合这句话的人选，所以她主动提出消失。
Man, this is
在西风
so
骑士团内部留下一个巨大缺口。
meticulously planned out, and so it was Kaya, of course.
这么说来，最开始还听说有骑士团的成员遭遇了不幸，可是后面很快就辟谣了。
Mika's voice is so good too. Suits him so well.
那也是策略之一。我们安排的顺序如下：首先，骑士团内传出消息，
They're showing all the stuff they didn't hear for this plan.
事故下落不明。
It shows how like capable they really are, right?
传信人是骑兵队长凯亚和赫塔的直属队员，情况可信度极高。在赫塔迟迟没有出现的情况下，对方踏入陷阱。
Too. Like the imposter got completely fooled by all this as well.
不久后，贾赫塔便以一个负伤归来的形象出现在骑士团成员执勤的路上。
Like I love that I was so worried and so terrified, but this was all like so meticulously planned out.
这是多久以前的事呀？
至少半年。
Huh? They've been here for 6 months?
居然那么早就开始准备了。
That's scary though.
这一次的对手比我们想的还要谨慎。魔物们一直在野外搜索赫塔的尸体，以便随时毁尸灭迹。思维比2号更缜密。
So is that what the markings were?
时间必须足够长，才能让贾赫塔确定他已经博取了我们的信任。此外，他也需要搜集有关我的不利证据，
That's so
给他空间
crazy.
和时间，
All to get rid of
才能让
Albedo?
他相信自己胜券在握，发起总攻击。
可是杜林那边是怎么知道骑士团内部消息的呢？
因为骑士团内部也有他们的眼线。
Oh.
别担心，眼线不受封神庇护。巴巴托斯已经寻到那个人，不会让他听见我们的话。
Fantastic. So we do know someone was an informant. We and that's already sorted.
不过说真的，我被吓得不轻呢。第一次审判的时候，阿贝多
Yeah,
都没
no, I
怎么
agree.
找到有
Paimon,
利于
I'm the
自己
same
的
way.
证据，
I
几
was,
乎都是那个冒牌货在说。
and we know what it's like for someone to like be accused of something they didn't do, right? In the in Fontaine, it can be terrifying, you know. And even there, it was terrifying too.
是预期中的。如果我解释的太过具体，例如死者不是人类，难免会被对方
I think
反
us
咬一口。
being none the wiser made it so believable as well, right?
而涉及到雪山生物的伪装手法，他肯定会追问我为什么知道这些。万一抖出我的真实身份，容易
Right.
使我失去社会意义上的信任，那样反而是中了他们的圈套。反驳就会被迫暴露身世，不反驳则背负杀人罪名。他们也考虑了很多。
是啊，幸好后来找到了突破
Yeah,
口。
no, it's an impressive plan. It truly is.
感谢旅行者。另外，你或许还不知道，从一开始
We didn't even know there was a
你也在我们
plan.
的计划里。关于这点，我在这里正式的向你们两位
Okay.
道歉。没能在事前将所有计
I
划
mean, it's fine.
和
Like
谈
like it's incredible seeing everyone fighting together. Like it's
虽然这么说可能会让你们有些意外，实际上，正是为了让计划更完整
okay.
我才暂时对你们隐瞒了那些。早在计划阶段我就明白，留在办公室里的那些信件，需要一个公平、独立
That's really
又愿意追
cool.
逐真相的阅
That's
读
really
者。
cool because again, everyone trusts like
所以我
the
想到了旅行者。
the honorary knight, you know.
如果是你，风花节期
Oh
间
my-
一定会赶回蒙德，得知有这样的庭审，也一定会前来
That's
观
so
看。
funny. He just like counted on us being like, oh yeah, he's gonna return for the festival, of course.
随后，基于正义感与责任感，你将肩负起荣誉骑士的名号，展开独立调查。
He counted on this, and that's what made sense in the trial. Remember, he kept like looking at us and like, you know, and towards the end of the second trial, being like, you know, what do you think, traveler? You know, and now we know why. Like, you know, he it's not just like he had trust that we would find this, like his plan depended on us finding this.
贾贺他，也就是2号，他在雪山见过你。如果连你也动摇，他一定会被煽动开始全面攻击，我们才能趁虚而
So
入
the。fake Hertha is subject to. So it's just it literally like it was different from what I was saying though, because I was saying that maybe like us being in the dark made it look like you know, our worry made it look like it was real, but it's actually just the fact that like since it looked like we were like investigating what had happened and we were investigating it seriously and presenting real evidence. She's like, oh, even he's lost faith in them. Now it built up her confidence.
是的，在最初的计划中，我们就将
Oh
你
my
并列
god,
入
never.
但愿那部分没能及时交代给你的信息，没有让你们心情太糟。
Gene, I'm telling you this right now, right? There's nothing the Mondstadt crew could do to make me feel offense.
也请不要太过谴责阿贝多，他确实为蒙
I'm
德
not
考虑
offended.
良多。计划涉及太多人，我们不得不做到这一步。
In any way, not offended.
荣誉骑士和派蒙永
远是蒙
德人的伙伴，我们从未忘记
I know. You guys are my family.
真的吗？太好了。
It does mean a lot. It means so much. This place, whenever I come back here, is a feeling of safety and comfort like none other. I'm not just talking about like in the video game world, yes, but in like life in general for me. If I'm in Mondstadt and I hear that Mondstadt music, like it's hard for me to feel sad. And it's to do with the people here, it's to do with the history here and the location itself. I love this place. Thank you for thinking of me. It was an honor to take part. Yeah, no, the fact that everyone's safe and like it's led to something that's gonna make everyone safe, I'm all for it.
是我们感谢你才对，
No,
亲爱的荣誉骑士。
I thank you for even existing, all of you. I thank you for being alive.
喂，我好像听到尤拉的声音了，要不要去侧门看看？
This is Dahlia as well. Dahlia.
没想到一离开审判所就是这种场面。像我这种容易被吓到的人，真不知道一天里要被吓多少次。
真的，我还觉得你心理素质挺好的呢。庭审中那么多突发信息，你都听下来了。
That's a very sweet outlook, right?
塔利亚筑基，
It's a great character design, it really is.
抱歉，我是受罗莎莉亚委托来保护你的。她说阿贝多这会儿满城跑到处支援，你可能会落单。女孩子一个人太危险了，我帮你吧。
It actually seems very sweet, right? And like we know this, like very caring I see at least Venti very understanding also.
谢谢，真没想到罗莎莉亚小姐还记得我。
她肯定记得，以前她不是总监是阿贝多吗？你作为学生一直出现，想忘记都难。
那个也是呢。说起来
Yeah.
这次之后，是不是蒙德高层的各位都知道阿贝多先生的身
The
份
cat will be out of the bag.
据我所知，阿贝多好像在庭审开始前很久，就跟骑士团相熟的同僚们说明过自己的真实身份了。
So so then it's like the Knights of Favonius know now. That's actually a big deal. That's a massive deal.
我收回前言，你确实还挺容易被吓到的呢。
对不起，只是没想到
I mean,
阿贝多先生会
Probably
这么
for the
直接
benefit of the
说出
plan,
来
right? The trust there as well, and to fully understand the story.
大概是因为
Yeah.
他判断时机已经成熟，可以说出口了吧？
Oh,
所以你看，你也知道，我也知道，这并没什么，
so true.
不是吗？
It's so true.
前些日子，阿贝多先生在图书馆跟我说这件事的时候，我都吓坏了，然后就觉得太神
So
奇
he
了。
told her in the library a few days ago, and then he told everyone else as well. Honestly, like, it makes sense. Like, Albedo's very logical with that thing. He's gonna want to, like, tell everyone because it makes the most sense in his head and it will gain the most trust as quickly as possible, right? And not just as quickly as possible. If you want people to be in on this crazy plan, you need to be honest in a lot of ways, right? You have to be, or else people aren't gonna go along with it. And people trust Albedo.
不害怕。
不害怕，我相信自己学到的
Oh,
知识都是真
Sucrose.
实，也相信阿贝多先生的为人。哦，对了，朱记，我们身边这一带没有那种大型的风场呢。
幸好没有，否则我们声音太响的话，说的话就要被别人听见。
That is good. That is good.
哦，那个东西原来是这么用的，幸好。
You
幸
said
好
something sweet though, so that's not too bad. Great interaction as well. I think they're trying to just like really sell the new, like they do all the time. They sell new characters to us like in a very cool way. The way they write the characters and introduce us. Dahlia like here is not only like a very dutiful character, but also like very caring and understanding. And it's really cool to like hear from them and how they like treated Sucrose there as well. We have so many different locations we have to go to as well. Honestly, like I'm not exactly. I know like. Are we going to be meeting different characters in these locations? I'm trying to remember where Fischl was. Fischl came running out from like a wall, so it was like either one of the alleyways here or on the other side. So we'll check both alleyways to see if we can see Fischl. But we have to go to the Mondstadt side gate as well. But yeah, great introduction of this character. A character with a new duty. A character that I feel like almost like can instantly trust. Really, really cool thing as well here. Oh my god, look at the plants as well. And you saw the fire down here also. They're really selling Mondstadt feeling like it's amidst destruction. And look at the two of them down there as well. Wait, can we hear? Are we able to talk to them as well? What's here? Oh, it's up above? Is it? We'll check both sides for Fischl as well.
接下来，这里交给我。
Okay, just like that. Look at these two standing here. Two brothers and Kenichi. The final showdown. There's some enemies up here as well. Yeah, like this is such an amazing scene. Like what they've done with this battle. And here's the thing, it's very exciting, right? And I want to make that clear. Like it's super, super exciting to see all these characters fighting in one space. But this is like a terrifying situation that would be more terrifying if it wasn't for Mondstadt working together so perfectly on this. You know what I mean? Like if this... Oh.
先别急，我们会为你找到安全的地方。
Oh yeah, perfect. I did not even see who we were helping there. I just saw Hilly Churls and knew we had to help. Is that Razor and Lisa? What a combo! Oh, and Albedo has a trial as well? Look at that. So fun. But yeah, like, if it wasn't Anders, Razor is a trial, and Lisa, I was like, I honestly, like, I saw Albedo, and I didn't think they were giving us all the characters, but that's so fun that they keep giving us the trial characters. It's so fun. Yeah, if it wasn't for these characters, it would be even scarier. Wander's like, hey guys, I have fire now. Hey guys, I'm like a Natline guy
该
now.
垫一垫了。
I don't even know what. Honestly, it's been so long. I don't even know what I'm doing with some of these characters. I'll be honest with you. I have, and as much as I don't know how to use characters before,
诞生之刻。
imagine now when I don't even remember how to fight some of these characters. With some of these characters. Oh my God, Lisa, how you
好
doing?
久没在风花节期间尽情电什么人了呢？
Amazing. The voice actors got it down as well.
以前难道很多？
Perfect. Perfect Razor voice as well. It's so good to see you, Razor.
你说电人，当然不多了，只是偶尔啦。不过，哦对了，前些日子老师给我写信还问起这件事呢。
Okay.
我当时说的可是温柔待人。
Treat others with kindness as well. It's a pity Sino couldn't be here for this, right? Whenever they interact, it's always
学
fun
生
too.
继承老师的风格，很合理吧？我的老师也是一个温柔的速伦派老爷子呢。
God, look at Razor just talking with Lisa.
所以这次也只用了很温柔的电法哦，就算秦看到都不方便阻止我的那种。
I love that even Jean wouldn't have to intervene. So like she's doing something so like it's like so like it's not even that. Look at their faces in the back. It's not even that bad, you know. Jean wouldn't be able to intervene.
原来可以温柔的电人。
Oh my God, and Razor's like learning from
看起来
Lisa.
丽莎小姐状态很不错，真是太好了。是啊，活动一下身体，对健康也很有益处呢。
Now that there's more knowledge,
原来可以温柔的。
gentle electrocution.
是啊，活动一下身体，对健康也很有益处呢。
Now I was gonna say now that there's more, it's great to see them by the way, but now that there's more knowledge in this game about, you know, who Barbados is, but also I think even more, not more importantly, but like I guess more poignant to this mission about the true identity of Albedo. I think everything is gonna change from now on, right? At least for Albedo. But also like I feel like knowledge of like this, you know, if they're able to accept this as well, this is an absolutely incredible thing also. But it's so crazy, like in one like in one shift, in one motion, in one a moment of happenstance. You know, not even happenstance because this was well planned, but you know what I mean? Like one action leads to another action, leads to another action. The stuff with Durin has led to the point that like now more people will know about what happened with Albedo, and I think it's one of the most beautiful things in the world. Because Albedo now knows that people will not only accept him, but they for sure trust him. Oh God, Betty! How's everything going? You know what I mean? And he can trust them now with that.
我还以为你受伤了呢，没想到跳起来就要揍我。
Oh, did you get whacked in the head for trying to help someone?
天哪，真的很抱歉，我那时候实在走不动了，
Oh, okay.
干脆就躺
Of
下
course,
来
Betty.
假装昏迷，借此机会伏击任何靠近我的敌人。
Okay. Of course, Betty saves the one person who's gonna hit him on the head.
我明白，我明白，很常见的战术嘛。哦，阿贝多来了，还有旅行者。
Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
看起来有人需要帮助，寻找安全地点的事交给我们。这一带目前还算安全，在我们带回消息前，请你们
Awesome.
暂时留在这里。
It's so cool seeing everyone taking action, though, right?
拜托了。
Where's Fischl? Like, I love seeing everybody, like, 100%, so we need to find a place to get, I guess that's the side area here. But, like, so that's Benny. Who's here? Oh, that's, Diona, right?
这些怪东西比醉酒滋事的酒鬼还讨厌。
And that's big for Diona, you know? She hates booze
阿贝多
hounds.
旅行者，听我说，如果你们遇到需要帮助的人
Perfect!
可以送他们来猫尾酒馆，我会一直在这里，所以猫尾酒馆是绝对安全的。
那就太好了，衷心感谢你，迪奥娜小姐。
Thank you so much. That's so perfect, right? Now we can go back and talk to Benny about this, right? I thought I saw Fischl, but maybe she's like, I thought it was like in either this area or the area across the way, but I guess I'm wrong. I want to see all my favorite characters. I do. I ain't gonna hide it. I want to see them all. So let's talk to Benny and Ville now.
阿贝多，旅行者，情况如何？送他去猫尾酒馆吧。迪奥娜
That's
打
so
算让那
cool.
里成为临
Even
时
the
避难
cat's
所
tail is helping in these
任何
times.
需要帮助的
I'm not
人
saying
都可以过去
even.
找他。
Of course they would help, you
我
know?
明白了，我马上送他过去。
This is also showing Mondstadt's spirit as well, right? You know, how willing people are to help out at the same time, you know? Which is so cool. So cool. And like, it does feel like a catastrophe, right? It feels like some bad stuff is happening. It feels like they've set this up in a way that it feels like an actual hardship, right? Wait, is that only one? No, there's one here. Right? Who's that? What's Noelle? Okay. It's been a while. Noelle's actually was very crucial for us for a while. Like in the first parts of the playthrough, remember, I was using Noelle all the time. I think everyone does though, right? I think it's like unbelievably normal for everyone to use. Oh God! For everyone to use Noelle in like the early stages of the playthrough, right? Because she is like such a valuable character to get for free. I don't know how to use these characters. We'll try our best. But Albedo's pretty good. Like, he's very fun to use. His motion is very fluid. Like, I'm having a blast with using him here. Very fluid. No problem, Noelle. We know you will. We know you will. I have to do our hangout, don't I? I'll do it soon for sure. I have to do our hangout at some point though. I think it's just like oh, we should talk to Noelle before we leave. How you feeling? I know. It's just a sweet voice as well, right? The Klee disappeared? Do you need us help? Do you need help finding her? Oh God.
阿贝多，还有旅行者和派蒙，你们怎么来了？
机动支援所有单位，有什么事要向我交代的话，直说无妨。
Oh my God. Because we're like he and Klee are like brother and sister, right?
是呀，反正我们都听见了嘛。
Yeah, just tell us there's nothing to be afraid of.
可丽她就在我眼前消失了，非常抱歉，我正在加急找回。
如果是这方面，你不必。
Klee is.
等等，有个家伙冲过来了，很危险啊！
Where's
先
Klee?
应战吧。
Constantly amazed by every hero pose they do in this freaking mission. Constantly.
本来就在我旁边。
Oh my God, it's actually a freaking Moon Guardian.
可丽的速度一向
Oh, we have Eula's. Oh my God,
他也是
Jesus.
骑士，
What?
还是有自保能力的。
原来大家在这里，可丽来帮忙啦！
你看，小孩子脚程很快，
炸弹真有力道。我明白了。
交给可丽。
Wait, Klee's got this one? Is she throwing in bombs? Is that her? Is that her throwing in bombs?
可丽来帮忙。
Klee to the freaking rescue! Oh my God. What a sweetheart. Oh, there's our Galazol Klee. Honestly, so good to see her. She's such a sweet character. I love how everyone at Mondstadt always treats her like she's like the little sister of all Mondstadt. And of course, like showing off that she actually can help in a battle too by throwing those bombs in whenever needed. So good to see her. So good to see her. So good to see Klee.
辛苦了，可丽做得很好。
Oh.
下次也麻烦你保护尤拉了。
And she'll take that seriously too.
阿贝多，你
没问题，交给可丽吧。
Oh, she's so
阿
adorable.
贝多哥哥是不是要去巡逻？听说你露营了好几天，回来的时候这些大家伙也跟来了。
Oh my god! And look at her like this little lady making her like she's like has these big responsibilities and stuff. Absolute sweetheart.
露营，原来如此。
Yeah, he cares for her so
不
much.
能让小孩子知道那些事呀。
Cares for her so much.
所以我现在要去和秦团长会合，结算一下露营的开销之类的事。可里有空的话，先陪尤拉回骑士团吧。
那就拜托这位火花骑士护送我了。
So freaking adorable! Oh my god! I keep like dying in this episode because I know like that this means so much, like so much to Klee.
肯利感到很荣幸，肯利会加油的。
Adorable, absolutely adorable. Because again, Klee is like someone who is very powerful. She is a powerful, you know, like mage, right? She is like she's a powerful. You could even go as far as she's a powerful witch. She is. But that's what's so like incredible about her character is that like, oh, we can't go that way. Yeah, I'm just going on talking to her. It's like she's also a little girl, you know. And I love that Albedo and Eula and everyone still takes care of her that way too, and they don't put too much responsibility on her as well. Yeah. Honestly, it's absolutely fantastic and it's absolutely amazing to see this, to see how they treat her and to see how everyone is treated in Mondstadt. It really is like such an amazing place to be. Not only does this place feel like home, right, but I always feel safe here. Even in this destruction, I know these people have my back.
告一段落，各位辛苦了。
Okay.
都没受伤吧？
That's good. That's so good that we were able to push it back like
没
that.
问题的。
Barbara.
这次准备充分，伤员不多，我这里有记录。
Awesome. Awesome. I can't believe they let us heal some characters. Just heal. That was the mission with Barbara. Heal some characters.
那就好，稍后我看一下。
我们回来啦！
We're back as well.
大家都没事吧？
Look at the Mondstadt crew.
怎么样？
And there's our leader, Klee.
我没事，放心。
Oh, I love you. I love you so
肯
much.
利护送尤拉姐姐回来啦！
She did. What a... I'm dying. This is, if this is the last thing I see before I go, I'm happy.
是这样吗？
Yeah.
可利好厉害
You see what I mean? They prop her up and they make her feel so good about herself while also protecting her in the situations that
其他
matter.
几位那边，我回来了，任务都完成了，
Well done, Mika.
没事就好。这次保卫行动我们赢得很漂亮，感谢所有人。
We saw official.
秦团长指挥也辛苦了，这些日子你操了许多心，好好休息一下吧。
Oh my god, that word break doesn't come by easy for Jean.
我会的，这话也应该送给你才是。
Yeah, Bedo's been through a lot.
我的话，事情还没结束，恐怕还要忙一会儿。
Oh lord.
还有，啊，我想起来了，
Look how understanding they were now of the truth of what happened here
正
as
好旅
well.
行者和潘蒙也在，稍后一起回总部说吧。
Sure. Yeah, we can do that.
手头没事的各位，也请先回骑士团或教会休息吧。
那可利跟我们走吧，去喝点茶。我们那里还有新鲜的月亮派。
Amber, you sweetheart. You absolute sweetheart.
吃啊吃！
Oh my god, this is the best. And now that the battle is over, I can just enjoy how adorable everything is. And there's Venti.
各位，温迪先生，这次辛苦您了。
Oh yeah, so many difficult moments.
什么辛苦了？糟糕，难道我东躲西藏逃命的事？
Venti, come on.
不是的，抱歉，请当我没说。
开玩笑的啦。不过这次确实不容易呢，风吹得我的帽子差点飞走，还是好几次。
So freaking funny that that's what he's thinking of as well. I almost lost my hat.
风里有没有你想要的话语？
我站在城墙上，
I know it's a joke he's
全
making,
神
by
贯
the
注
way.
听了好久呢，收获嘛，自然也是有的。
A child's
烦躁的
anger.
声音，孩童躁动愤怒的声音，
Like carried on the
全
wind?
都有啊。
故事中的2号，其情感被杜林吸收，让与世隔绝的杜林对如今这个世界稍微有了认识。譬如，他已经不是母亲唯一的孩子了。
Wow. Durin has been isolated for centuries, but absorbing subject to his emotions. So he now understands that he's not the only one birthed by, or like created by gold, right?
他可能还得知了自己也不是完美作品，
Wow.
这显然让他无法接受。 因此，他产生了一种非常真实的情感。
So, like, he realized he's not as important as he thought he was, and not as, like, beloved in his mother's eyes as he thought he was?
除掉完美体，母亲只需要我一个孩子就够了。这样的思维被杜林的生存和竞争本能催生出来，影响与他有关的人。
I wonder what that's probably what led to, like, all the anger and that the Hilly Churls came to attack this place, right, as well?
指控我，是他模仿2号思维做出的最智慧行为。
Crazy. Durin accused him of murder. Like, if you think of it that way, how crazy that is.
可归根结底，杜林并不具有高度社会化的能力。他的衍生物能做到这一步。
Okay, so it's considered a miracle. It did take, what, like 6 months? 6 months to carry out this plan from Durin, maybe even longer?
原来是这样，所以风里才能听到孩童的愤怒和躁动吗？
It's Gold's child.
很近。
What?
这种气息。
From there? Phonia? Is that another one? Oh, is that the
方
informant?
伊雅小姐，怎么不过来一起汇报？
Is she she's probably the informant.
我好像没什么需要特别报备的。是吗？我们刚才还在战斗中提起你调任第7小队的事。这次保卫行动里，你负责巡逻善后，还顺利吗？
Does Jean knows there is she knows who the informant is?
很顺利，请放心。哦，是吗？那请问为什么只有你
There it
从那个
is.
方向过来？
There it is. You're not gonna pull the wool over Jean's eyes now.
难道说你没有听见战斗最后风中传递的通知，始终都以为我们要按最初说的计划那样，在侧门集合？战中计划临时变更不少，你应该听不到。
They didn't tell
是我
her.
早在大半年前去雪山的时候，你就被杜林的力量影响了。
Because she's saying there's a lot of changes, but like she missed them completely. Holy hell.
可恶！
You're running? Oh no, yeah, you're not getting fire. You're not getting fire. And Albedo waiting on the other side. So it's crazy that like Venti's able to sense Durin's like representatives through the sound of like a child in pain. Like it's such a dark way of I know it's what it is, but it's such a dark, you know, perspective really, isn't it? If you think of it that way.
剩下的话回总部慢慢说吧，别害怕，我会想办法解决你身上存在的恶性
Yeah,
影响。
and Albedo means this for sure. He 100% means this. Amazing stuff. Really amazing stuff. We're back in headquarters again. Yeah, what an incredible battle. What an incredible like moment here in this game. That truly like was one of the first of all, one of the best. Like we had a battle in Natlan that was insanely desolate and sad and horrible to look at. And here it was very like almost like inspirational. It made me like have more confidence. At first it was terrifying, right? Like I thought like, okay, Mondstadt's gone. I thought Mondstadt is gone. But now you see like how quickly that this group united together. And in fairness to like Natlan, I want to make it clear, I'm not saying like, oh, Mondstadt was able to do it. I'm not saying that at all, because that would be a horrible thing to say with how many people lost their lives in Natlan. I think what you guys don't know what I'm saying, it's because it's such a smaller area and such a tight community in this one area, right? Because like, you know, for example, if everyone banded together and defended the People of the Springs in one area, they could probably do it like really well if it was only People of the Springs that was under attack. But in this case, it was like obviously a combination of a well laid out plan, everyone truly ready to defend this place, and it was a smaller area they could defend too. But also how cool this was to show how Mondstadt is just, you know, because we hear about the Knights of Favonius, we hear about them as captains and soldiers and all this. We got to see how competent they are today. Like, the name Honorary Knight has never meant so much to me. I now know, like, being an Honorary Knight, even an Honorary Knight, means everything, right? It means absolutely everything that I could ever want it to mean, honestly. Are we still in, the other mode? Oh, you can return to the special mode at any time. Okay, very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, so I'm going to be ending the video here, guys, and in the next episode, we'll be continuing on with this mission. I thought I was going to be able to do it all in one go, but honestly, like, they gave a bit of a break point there, and I kind of, like, ran out a bit of time in terms of recording, and also I feel like, you know, rushing to the end wouldn't be a good idea ever, and I never do that, I never would do that, so I always will take a break if needed, and we'll come back in the next one, because I think it's going to get very lore heavy. If, like, this whole episode has been very, like, or this whole, quest so far has been very heavy. Usually in the last, like, you know, bit of these quests, whatever it is, if it's 2 hours, whatever, half an hour, they usually give off, like, the biggest amount of lore, and usually, like, you know, I don't think it'll be a half an hour. I don't think you can wrap a lot of things up. Not that they're gonna wrap everything up, but yeah, let's talk about what happened in this mission and this whole quest, because at first, like, I was absolutely terrified. What they did with this whole quest was incredible, in terms of just scaring us into, like, feeling something that, like, is so well done. There was a feeling of dread when, like, because when we first came here, right, I was like, oh my god, Windbloom. The last Windbloom we saw, there was some big heavy stuff that happened, but also they kind of, like, led you into this and kind of, like, relaxed you a bit, and we're like, hey, look, here's some relaxing scenes, look at this, hey, Kale's here, hey, here's Sino, here's Sonari, here's all these characters meeting each other. It was, like, a really amazing, like, relaxing moment, whereas this time around, you got that, like, instant, like, oh, I can't wait to do the Windbloom, and then we were already kind of, like, whisked into, like, this very important thing that was happening with Albedo. When Jean told me that Albedo was, like, up for trial, it was one of the scariest moments ever. Just because it filled me with a feeling of dread, because, like, how do you, like, deal with a situation like that from someone who is, like, we care about, and someone who we've always, like, cared about? A character who has, like, been through a lot with us. And at that point, you don't want to believe there's anything wrong, that he did anything wrong. And of course, I trusted him. But at the time, like, it was also just, like, really scary, because we know how those trials can go. We know how much pressure there can be in Fontaine. Now, a little less pressure because there wasn't as big of a crowd, but you know what I mean. It's still a lot of pressure. But I feel like they did the story very well with, like, all the reveal and stuff of the characters. The directing of this mission was so fantastic as well. How they, like, went in between each scene during the battle there and showed how everyone was working so hard in Mondstadt. Even, like, the lighting of the trial scene was so incredible as well. I was, like, blown away with how good it looked. And then, like, how they made Mondstadt look as well during this battle too. It made it feel like there was, like, a gigantic battle. They changed it. Like, it wasn't just the Windbloom stuff, because the Windbloom stuff is really pretty, but the fires, the broken barrels. Mondstadt is a place that really feels like this safe area, and this whole mission kind of made me feel like it's not going to be safe forever. It's not like, you know, the Shire, where, like, where we feel like, oh, this is a safe haven, but, like, even the Shire is not out of reach from bad people, and even Mondstadt isn't out of reach for bad people as well. But they did show how competent the actual Knights of Favonius were in this mission as well, which is fantastic. Where they, like, you know, because I feel like we always get to see the stuff they've done on, like, on a certain level, whether it be going after the Abyss mages or Abyss Order, Amber with her missions as well. Like, you know, Jean is so talented also, but I feel like seeing them in a full-scale battle here in the defense of Mondstadt was so good to, like, remind us, like, these guys are not just, like, the lovely people we met back home, which they are that, but they're also these well-trained warriors who will defend Mondstadt to their dying breath, and have very good tactics. They have a good camaraderie. They're trained warriors, and all of them are absolutely fantastic in all the stuff that they do. And you saw, like, all these people fighting. You got to see, you know, Fischl, Noelle. Oh my god, the freaking moment between Diluc and Kai was so fantastic. It was so amazing. The Amber and Mika moment had me nearly in tears, because I love Amber so much. And seeing Amber defend the city as well is so fantastic too. Mona was there, Jean was there. You got to heal people as Barbara, which was such a fantastic moment, because I feel like that's something that should be talked about for more, because it's so unexpected. Because we got to see not only what all the people in Mondstadt do in the Knights of Favonius, but also what Barbara and Rosario are doing as well, which is kind of like helping people out. The church is healing people. We got to, like, realistically go around and use our power to heal individual people. And then Rosario was using tactics to kind of help people get to a certain point as well. We saw Benny getting unlucky and getting a wallop in the head from someone he was trying to help, which is understandable. Like, the girl was scared as well. Diana was also helping out by giving people a refuge, which is such an amazing moment as well. Such a fantastic, cool moment. All these, like, incredible things happening. Dahlia was giving support to Sucrose. Sucrose was, you know, kind of figuring stuff out there all in Mondstadt also. Everyone was working super hard to defend Mondstadt. Eula as well. I feel like I will forget someone. Now, I know for a fact, by the way, I checked with a patron, I will be able to watch the official scene next time. The one character I actually wanted to, I was trying not to miss, was the character I missed. Apparently there are missable scenes, and I didn't even realize, but I saw everyone else apparently apart from Fischl. You know what I mean? Which is so hilarious to me, because it's like, these playthroughs are blind, and I feel like that's always like, I always showcase why they're blind on a weekly basis, and if there's ever a better showcase of why it's blind, I find everyone but the character I'm looking for in the game. I kind of got an idea of which area they were in. They were in the area, I believe, I thought they would be, which was the stone area with the walls and like the buildings around it. But I'm glad that she's safe, and I'm glad everyone is kind of safe, and we actually were able to hold the situation and make the situation, go pretty well. Because what they did here was actually terrifying with the doppelgangers. I genuinely thought the Mondstadt was done, but then of course Mondstadt showed me why they are one of the best nations and one of the best regions, coming together so quickly like that. And again, it is a smaller area, so they're able to do that like more compact, and they're able to like block more areas off, and look after more areas. I imagine it would be harder to like defend the city of like Fontaine, because there's so many different areas a monster could come into that city. They really could. But obviously it's not as like advanced as Fontaine either. But yeah, terrifying. I thought Mondstadt was done, but now it's like saved. So many amazing moments that happened during this mission. Getting to see Venti again. There was really just like an introduction to new characters. The trial was so cool. The doppelganger reveal was so cool. Albedo's was so awesome during this too. It's so good to see a continuation of that Durin story. A lot of terrifying aspects to it as well. And we can actually talk about like what I learned, and maybe you guys can correct me as well if I'm wrong on some of this stuff. And also add to it as well for the next time also. But what I wrote some stuff down, believe it or not. I wrote down that, and we'll go through it. I wrote down that Durin is one of the finest specimens of artificial life, and as his heartbeats, he gets stronger, and because of this, he kind of grew jealous, and he wanted to he realized he wasn't the only specimen that was his, like, he wasn't an only child, so he wanted to get rid of Albedo, and instead of like, he knew he probably couldn't kill Albedo, so instead of trying to kill Albedo, he was going to put him away in prison. All these doppelgangers are called the spawn of Durin's life force, and now they can change their appearance because Durin swallowed one of the clones and gained a bit of the clone's intelligence, which is absolutely insane, but it's not enough intelligence. It's not smart enough to actually do a lot of stuff, but it had enough intelligence, surprisingly so, to get to the gates and actually try to take over Mondstadt. They talk about the power of evolution and swallowing people, and people taking trips to Dragonspine and coming back stranger, and then monsters would also devour them and assume their form, which is, again, such a terrifying aspect of this too. And in this quest, they basically tried to force their hand. They tried to force a situation where 6 months ago they started planning this thing, which is crazy because 6 months ago, and it's so funny we said this because Paimon and we said to Paimon hey, stuff can happen when we're not here. And when we're in Natlan, that's when Albedo started this whole plan. He told everyone about this stuff, and I think it's so amazing as well that Albedo told everyone that he his true identity. I don't think Venti told people about himself, but he told Albedo, and I think it's great that they can they both had secrets, they both can relate to each other in that sense. But now that Albedo told everyone, it shows that not only can the people of Mondstadt be trusted, but the people of Mondstadt can trust Albedo, and they know that now. And I feel like it would have been harder to get them to go along with the plan if it wasn't for him telling them the truth, which I think is good. And they trust Albedo as well, but they did a good job with that, because I thought the first second Gene was oh god, I gotta put this guy away. But yeah, they even made us feel that we were against Albedo, which actually worked in terms of getting Hertha to believe it was true. And you could say, well, oh, he should have told us. The fact is, we have a big track record in this game of comedically not being able to tell lies. It's happened numerous times where we're oh yes, I suppose that's true, and then we have to hide for a bit. But I love that he told everyone and they all understood in the end. An amazing battle, such an incredible scale, one of the best scenes and one of the best battles in Genshin. And it's so crazy, we're coming off the Natlan battle and they're still able to impress me with so many battles, and they really showcase characters from Mondstadt in such a fantastic way. This is for the Mondstadt lovers. And honestly, I had a fantastic time, but also a very terrifying time. An incredible quest, a really incredible quest. And with that, guys, I want to say thank you so much to all of you for watching this. You'll see the next part next week as well. And we're going to be doing everything in the update that just happened. We're just going to be taking our time with it. Thank you so much to Typhar2, Jamie Bull, Janet the Banana, The Ghost of Yuzuma, Felicius Felix, Yuld, Radish, Anusta, Death Trap, Yassassin, Lynx Markey, Shakagun, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Heck, SR Fiji, Leon, High Casparian, and Jared Vianum, and my YouTube member at the highest tier, Blasco. And I'll see you all so soon. Bye bye.